Hi guys!
Hi guys! Thank you for being patient.
We are in a different setup. We are actually in your room.
In my room.
Because we were going to be in mine, but last time the Wi-Fi was so bad. And I'm like, this room is directly under where we typically go live downstairs in the living room. Like, so maybe this side of the house is just a good Wi-Fi side of the house.
Yeah.
So let's try your room.
Okay.
So we are warm. As it's cold.
Yeah, it is freezing.
We know this is super impromptu. Oh, we're trying to pull
But you always say be ready, so you don't have to get ready.
You gotta stay ready, so you don't gotta get ready.
Yeah. You never know. We come like thieves in the night.
Draft I did?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's cute. Oh, I see. Okay, it's cute. It's cute. The stomach sucked in. All right.
Can you see my pajama bottoms?
No, your iPad's on them.
Okay. I'm gonna do my
Yeah, I might have to scoot it in a little bit more. just a wee bit. It's a little bit too much leg and stomach after the holidays.
Too much leg and stomach after the holidays.
Yeah, it's a lot of leg and stomach. Okay. Can't be doing all of that. Let's see. Okay, it's a little blurry. I see that too.
Okay.
Let me see what the Wi-Fi settings are right now. They're not on, so maybe see if I turn them on, if we come a little bit clearer. We'll see. Oh, okay. I'm starting to clear up.
Oh, yeah.
I see a little bit of cleavage.
Pull
This up. Again, better. Okay, yeah. So, like I said, this is impromptu because we decided, we've been saying it like since November. We didn't know if we were actually going to get to film our top products, disappointing products. And so today, like, was the day we were going to film them. And like, as we were starting to get dressed and stuff, I was just like, I was watching some of our old ones and we just had so much to talk about. And I feel like that's kind of like your guys' expectation, you know, a whole bunch of products. And I'm like, that just wasn't the journey this year.
No, it wasn't.
And so to put it in a video, I'm like, I feel like we're going to parade the same products.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Anyone that watches our channel knows what our favorites are, what brands are. So we thought it would just be more fun. Like, it'd be a little bit more interactive.
It'd be more interactive, as opposed to us, like, holding up the same products that you always see. It'd be more interactive. So...
Like your comments, are you surprised that we chose a certain product? Do you guys agree with it? What are your favorites? Like, we want to know what your favorites are as well as what ours are.
Right. Thank you for the super chat, Karen M. Merry Christmas. Aww. Thank you for joining us.
Girl, she's so cool.
So,
where's Jasmine?
Hi, everybody. Hi. How was everybody's holiday? Let's start there. You know, how was everybody's holiday?
22 days away.
Ours was good.
Yeah.
We basically celebrated Christmas Eve because there was supposed to be a really, really bad windstorm. So much so, like, the electric companies were like telling the workers, like, if you had a Christmas vacation, cancel it because we're gonna need you here to like pick the trees up and put the wires back.
We were getting texts reassuring us that if we lost power, that their employees already canceled their vacations that were planned and they were going to be on call all night, which that did not instill a whole lot of faith in me.
No, I'm like smoke and mirrors. Smoke and mirrors. They're not really doing that.
Yeah, we were so nervous. We didn't do a whole lot of shopping.
No.
But we did plan on doing like our favorite meal, the Chinese rice and the salad and all of that. So we got the ingredients for that, and then we're like, what are we waiting for? Like, let's eat tonight just in case.
Like Thanksgiving is like typically like we'll do like the soul food and like just typical like you know, Thanksgiving for us. But Christmas is a little bit more like leeway. We play around with Christmas a little bit, like Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And so this year we went with like your Chinese fried rice that you make in the salad with like the ginger dressing, and because we hadn't had that since like the summer.
I know.
So it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. So. That's what, excuse me, that's what we did.
So it was very impromptu.
Hi, LoriAnne, I like your new glasses. Girl, those new?
No, because
you been shop in my drawer?
No, I have not. I do want to, though. You won't let me.
Girl,
no, they're not. When I wear them, I always get a comment like that. But no, these are probably a pair of my oldest. I don't wear them a lot, but the ones that are my favorite broke again. So I have to go to the eye doctor. But I have backups because that time when I put out the word and you guys found them for me, I bought, I think we found, I think it was Sharon Johnson, she found them for me. There's so many people that found them for me.
Yeah, she did.
But I do remember her name. And when I found them, I bought 2 pairs. So just in case I can't fix the one that broke. It was the day that I was going to get my hair big chopped. And for some reason, I sat on them on the passenger seat when I got out. They fell off the car when I fell off the car. And I was like, oh, no. So I don't want to touch them because they're in such a way they probably can be salvaged, but I don't want to try to bend it back into place. I'll let the professionals do it.
Okay.
And if
Yeah,
you
Doggy. I have so many pairs of blue light glasses. None of those are prescription. I just because I wear contacts. I have one pair of prescription glasses which Doggy got a hold of 2 days ago and literally like cracked the side off. So like one of these he completely broke off, and so now like I'm wearing them, but if I put my head forward, like they completely fall off my face. And I wear contacts, you know, for filming or if I'm at work or whatever. Like I never really wear my prescription glasses except when I'm in the house, and since we're in a pandemic, I'm always in the house, so like those are the glasses I wear the most. And he done ate them up, cracked them up. I walked out of the room, he was on the bed, dead asleep. Walked down the hall. I think, you know, I walked in here to talk to you really quick, and I guess he woke up, saw them laying on the bed, and decided he was gonna eat them because I was in here and I heard a crunch, and I was like, "What's that?" And like I walked across the hallway, and he was just sitting there, just eating my glasses, just chewing them up.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I saw that Keisha Slade said she got a dog.
Oh,
a pit. Aww. A lab and pit mix. Cute.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
How unique. Did you have a picture of them on your Facebook page?
Let me see. Kay Field says, I've made the main choice tropical moringa glaze my staple after watching you gals. I gotta whip that out again. I still love that.
I know that was like one of the best wash and goes, right?
See, is it Farrah Brown? My daughter got me the Curl Smith Detox Kit because of your recommendation. Can't wait to try it.
Oh,
yay!
Okay. Excellent.
Evening, ladies. First time catching you live.
Awesome.
Glad y'all had a great holiday. Excited for this live. Is it Secklia? Secklia? Let me know how to say that. How to pronounce that.
Yes.
Welcome. Hi. Let me see. Airy. Alikay is still busted, but I love the lemongrass leave-in and the black soap shampoo. I didn't like anything else. What else did you get?
Lemongrass from Alikay?
Yeah, she finally got her
She's still
stuff.
busted because they didn't ship out her stuff on time.
Mm-hmm.
So you finally got it. What did she not get?
She said she liked the lemongrass leave-in and the black soap shampoo. So I said, what else did you get?
Yep, I had that right here in my little bag of tricks.
The YouTube chic. I was missing y'all's Vlogmas. Happy to see y'all.
I know.
Which, I mean, I can't even, I don't know why I was getting mad at you. I was like, because we're both Mad Curls, but we're like a duo. But I'm like, what happened? I was like, we could have at least done 12. Like, we did the curl mix video, and then I don't know what happened after that. I don't know what happened after that.
I think the holidays, like, we're people, like we're real people, though we're influencers and YouTubers and all that. We still get excited with the holidays, and I was not trying to sit in front of the camera. Like I wanted to get my holidays started.
Feel like we're busted. I'm like, so we're not even gonna. We're not even. I was like, we're not even gonna make excuses for the busted. I'm like, because we're always making excuses for the bustedness. It was just busted.
There's no excuse.
But at least like we did do a lot of it.
There was no excuse to make. I said that we are human beings and we want to get the party started early.
Leah Butler, I bought the girl busted sweatshirt in light gray. Yes. Girl busted.
That's the picture that you
No, somebody else sent the picture like, hey, I bought a girl busted for you. Guys have been like sending them into like MADCURLS DMs. Like I know
like, people like they got them for Christmas. Like wow. Girl busted.
Tay, are you wearing a dress or a shirt? This is a dress. This is a dress. Goes all the way down, but I like it goes all the way down, like a little bit past my knee. But gotta stop making faces. So I gotta stop making faces because stuff freezes. You also have face. I was like,
Memories always tell me when I first got on the channel, you like facial expressions.
Facial expressions.
And sometimes when I'm putting product in my hair, I'll make like my facial expressions. I'm like really pulling it through, and I'm like, oh my god, facial expressions.
But yeah, you just said you like my necklace. This is from Lex. I think is it Lex Collection? If you know Lexi Marcella, she's here on YouTube and on Instagram. She had the super long curly hair. To me, she's OG because she had like the super long like curly hair, and like people loved her. Like people still love her, but I'm saying she was known for the long curly hair. Yeah. But now she has like a small business where she sells like microfiber towels, which people like sell them in like normal size, but she sells them like for people with super long hair, like these super huge microfiber towels if you have like a ton of hair. But she also sells other little knickknacks on her website, and I was looking for some gold jewelry, and I was just like, why not see what she has, buy some stuff from her? Like, why not? You know, I could buy some stuff from her or buy stuff from Forever 21. I was like, let me see what she has, and so I bought this from her. So this is from, I believe it's Alexa Collection.
Little dainty necklaces.
Why is it doing this?
Doing what?
It's buffering. I keep seeing. Sorry, I'm looking here and we're moving, but I'm not looking here, which is what you guys are seeing. And
okay,
it's
so
like we're not
I have
moving.
2 bars, so it doesn't get much better than that, I don't think. So you have 2 of those now. Just throw the whole house away.
Just throw the entire property away. Just take the whole house and like throw it in the garbage. Like, I don't understand. Love the brunettes. Is it your natural hair color? Yes. This is finally our natural hair color.
Finally. I know part of like my little collection here, our stash, when we start talking about our favorites, is these shampoos. Like I was obsessed last year with blue and purple shampoo, trying to get that brassy blonde out, and it finally got out. I was so sick of that blonde that even when I big chopped a few weeks ago, it still was hanging out. And so every night I would be right here, because like I said, I'm in my room. I'd be right in here, and I would grab, where are my scissors at? I would grab my scissors, and every night I would just start cutting off pieces.
You really did cut
I
it all out.
I sure did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Like,
really? It's gone.
Anytime I see like a slight little piece, I like twirl it all the way to the end, and then I go snip. Like, so the cut that I got
with sewing scissors.
It doesn't look like the cut that I got when I left the salon, because I just didn't care. I was just cutting that blonde out. I was so sick of it, or that brass out, whatever it was. I was sick of it. I was this close to getting my natural hair color back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just going for broke. It'll grow back.
And like you cut it out.
I did. I was so sick of it. So yeah, this is my natural hair color.
Hey, Yolanda Parnell said you ladies are black girls. That rocks. Yeah, it does. Yay. Okay.
She knew?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolanda, are you new? Hey, girl. I was done with the blonde. Yes.
Yes, I was.
It's definitely. Oh yeah, Lexa collection. That's it. Yeah. So she has cute little. I bought this one and I bought another necklace. Bought the edge brush on there.
I have to see
I bought some of her hair accessories last year. She had. I tried to put clips in the side of my hair because I wanted to do something, and I looked like a 2-year-old. So like.
Oh, those are clips I saw in the bathroom, like the gold kind of.
Yeah, like I tried to put accessories in, and it just looked really childish. So I was like, my hair's not ready for accessories yet.
Yeah,
like I didn't like it.
Cute.
I did not like that. All right. So our 2020 hair journey. I was looking back on our 2019, the favorites and disappointing, and my hair looked good. And that must have been, I guess, as good as it could be, because I was doing braid outs. So I didn't big chop my hair till July. So I was like, what was I doing between January and July? And a lot of braid outs. So my hair in January looked pretty like full. It looked full.
Yes.
And I was doing braid outs because of my bang situation.
But we also started the vitamins. And the question was,
Yes.
was posed to me last week, was I still doing it? And I think I just kind of impulsively said, like, no, it wasn't impulsively. I answered it according to what I was doing. Like, I hadn't been doing it. But I definitely, right here, I'm going to start again. Because, like, why break what doesn't need to be broken? Like it worked.
Yeah.
You know, you guys saw it work. And why I got away from it, I think last week I said no because it's too hard to find, and, you know, I'm sick of chasing it down and all that. Yeah, no, I could do a little extra work, you know. So Tay's like, no, Ma, you just don't want to pay that price.
No, like, but you can find them. You just don't want to pay that $30. But, like, it's either... They really work, so they're worth the $29.99. So it's either like, you know, you don't pay the $29.99, your hair fall and you get busted. I'm like, or you can pay the $29.99 for something you know that works, and it did work. So
it did. So I noticed just slightly, just little bits coming out. Now, not as much. I mean, a lot was coming out.
Yeah.
Like the last couple of weeks, but I'm noticing it's kind of like tapering off a little bit now. So I attribute it to me back doing this. Now I didn't get the third. There's like 3 parts to this. There's the vitamins. And then there's this, the elixir with like the little squeezy thing. Mm-hmm. And then there's one you do in the morning, one you do in the evening.
Right, the booster and the elixir.
Yeah, like
right?
when the company sent this to us, like you didn't want to do yours, you gave yours to me. So
yeah, because like I can definitely like take a pill, but like the whole like you did the Jamaica Black Castor Oil challenge. Like you have the the patience and the whatever, I can't even think of the word, but like you do that. Yeah. You follow through with those types of things. Like, so you're supposed to do it every morning and every night. You're gonna be doing it every morning, every night, and I'm just busted. So I gave you all of those. Yeah, because I knew I wasn't gonna be doing that. I think my favorite one was the one that was kind of like foamy for any of you guys that use it.
So I have to get that. Yeah, no, I didn't want to drop that money, but no, I have to now because it worked. And so now y'all watch and see. See, now my hair's probably gonna turn around.
This year was definitely the year of the Curlsmith, even though in our favorites video last year, I saw we did have the detox kit up there. So we were loving Curlsmith last year, and that's when we actually started the vitamins last, October, November? Yes. Yeah, so, and then like the detox kit and stuff came out, so we were loving that, because like I'm just like scrolling through the videos that we did this year. There is a lot of Curlsmith up here, particularly the scalp care line. So starting with products or brands that are our top. I'm like, it's not so much. I'm like, for me, it's like products and brands. Like Curlsmith as a whole was fantastic for 2020. I think for both of us, definitely the scalp care line, the detox kit, the vitamins. I got back into the. Did I take it from you?
Are we still blurry? Somebody said you ladies are blurry. Are we?
Are we still blurry? Are you at the bottom?
Slightly,
oh.
slightly.
But are we skipping? Like I'm not. So because we're going in and out of blurriness, but can you hear us? Like, are we clear?
I'll see a lot of Aliyah Shabazz said you guys definitely convinced me to buy Curlsmith this year. Yeah. I mean, to me, it's like a hidden gem. Like, when I first came on the channel with you, when it turned from It's TaylorAnne to, like, the MADCURLS thing, that was, like, kind of like one of the first collabs that we did together, right?
Yeah, well, that was one of them.
Jane Carter,
Other than Jane Carter, yeah, that was one of them. Yep, we definitely did. Yeah, the very first video we did, like, I was like, cut, because, like, the towel fell off your head. Yeah, so we've definitely always done our Curlsmith collabs together.
And we never edit, so we left that in, and then you guys kind of, like, saw our personalities, and you love that. You like the fact that you left, like, a blooper in there.
Yeah.
We were talking, going along, and then all of a sudden, because I gave you such a hard time when I first came on the channel, I was always going off the rails.
It was such an adjustment period. It was, like, what, that was in 2017? Oh my God, we're already in 2021. We've been here for a while.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was an adjustment period, girl.
It was.
But
and I like that outfit. That was a sickening turtleneck.
That was a very cute aesthetic.
Yeah,
that was a very cute aesthetic.
Very cute.
Where's Curlsmith sold? So it's sold at Ulta. You can actually go into Ulta and see the products. Ulta Beauty and from the Curlsmith website. So Ulta Beauty inliner in person or the Curlsmith website. You can order directly from them.
And another one of my favorite products, because I have it right here. I love being in my room, so I can have it right here at my beck and call, is this oil, this Intense Deep Treatment Oil Serum. Oh my God, I love this. First of all, it smells so good. It has that old Curlsmith smell, that the original smell.
Is it almost like a pomade?
It's like a pomade.
It smells really
good.
Yeah,
you put it in your hand, and then it just melts. And so I bathed in this the other day. My hair was like.
Does it smell just like the co-wash?
Yeah,
that's what I took out. Yeah, so this would be my #1 co-wash for the year, the Curl Quenching Conditioning Wash. I definitely got back into that this year. This was the co-wash I was reaching for basically all year, most of the year. So Curlsmith is definitely on the list of top products and brands this year. You guys, no surprises there. We've mentioned Curlsmith a lot
who agrees,
on the channel.
Hands up, who agrees? Would that be on you guys' list?
Yeah. So see, always Amaya said the blue line from them is the best. Absolutely. Yeah. I like the moisture, but the moisture I mostly just like the co-wash. I think I like the oil and cream. When they came out with the balm, that was a little busted. I think we did the review on that. The balm was a little busted.
What was that? The primer from the blue line.
Yeah, but when they rolled out the 3 products for the blue line, and then now the Flexi Jelly and the Hydro Jelly, the Flexi Jelly, and then the weightless cream. The entire blue line is phenomenal. Yeah. The entire blue line is phenomenal. This is the scalp care line.
Such slip. This has such slip, and I kind of like the whole program.
Bree said, "Do you like the Vibrancy shampoo?" Yes, I actually told you to use it today. And at first I was like, like maybe I can't really use it because I don't have like color treated hair. I don't have highlights anymore. There's nothing to kind of pop. But no, it makes my natural dark brown hair pop. Boom, there it is. Yeah, this is awesome, and it smells very, very good. Definitely like this.
Yeah, it's so cute. Like one day it just like showed up in the mail, and like I really didn't understand it. I just like kind of like the rainbow colors. But you said to me today that because what did I do? Oh, I know. Today I went back to using blue shampoo because I felt like the tips still had gold on it. Okay. So I was determined.
Yeah,
that or scissors today. That rest of them highlights was going.
Okay, maybe I gotta try because like your brown hair is like just super brown and like it's just very healthy looking and nice. Did we say what we had in our hair today? I know somebody asked. I forgot to say.
Oh, okay.
But we should just say what we have in our hair today.
Okay.
What do you go ahead.
I have in my hair tonight curl mix right here. Loving this stuff with the whole apple line. So it was the moisturizer and the apple gel. Look at that. Where's the rest of it here? I got my cute little cart here. It's in here somewhere. I want to be all fancy girl wheels around. I can't find my products. It swallowed them up.
So like the new fresh that just came out.
Exactly.
The alluring apple.
Has anybody tried this? Oh my God.
I said for me, of course, we love Curl Mix products. Curl Mix makes our list every year, so no surprise Curl Mix is on it. But for me, particularly, it's the Curl Mix Fresh. I feel like Kim and Tim really did that thing with the Curl Mix Fresh this year. My favorite is the Blackberry Boost. That's what's in my hair tonight. I did the Blackberry line. And I'm actually starting to use the oil in that line to like
Anybody have it?
kind of scrunch out my crunch a little bit.
I was not a fan. Yeah, naturally. Yeah, you said it tonight. You weren't really a fan of the
original Curlsmith stylers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the hydro, the gel, the stylers in the blue line. I like.
So your hair, like, I don't know if you understand the souffle. I remember when we first got that collab, like I said, when I first got on the channel, there was a method to the madness, and I still use that method. The souffle you use, like right now, I would use the souffle right now. My hair is completely dry, and it boosts, it adds something to your hair. So this is when your hair gets, like, if I put that in my hair right now, my hair would just be so super, super curly. It would just be very defined and very curly. It just adds like that extra boing to your hair. So that's how the original instructions were. You were supposed to use the oil and cream, which was the cream. Okay, and then when your hair is dry, to this point of dry, then that's when I say, now this is when the magic happens. And I think that's what we said in the video when we did the original video. And that's when you put it in your hair. And so that's what I've been doing all week. No matter what stylers I was using, I would constantly get that souffle.
Yeah.
And it just adds something. So you have to do it when your hair is dry. I don't know how the new directions read. I just go back to the old directions, and it's when your hair is completely dry. Then it just adds that extra kind of oomph to your hair. So try it that way. Yeah, she said
had like the patience and all that to really like break down how to work that product. I moved on. I feel like
you did.
I don't know.
Yeah. Some products are just, it just takes like it has a huge learning curve with like that.
So we have a super chat. Your favorite persuasion, same. I never cared to try the original line, but I love the Hydro Stylers, conditioner, and mask. I got the new protein volume mousse and cream. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So the moisture line is nice. The conditioner in there's nice. Of course, the co-wash is nice, but there's something about the entire scalp care line. I think the scalp care line is like the real winner. And then they came out with some new protein mousse and cream, which we will be reviewing, of course, because it's Curlsmith, so we'll be reviewing it.
We did,
but
we didn't. That's what we didn't yet, right?
No.
Yeah. Girl. Yeah. So. Yeah. The protein. That's my thing. Protein.
Yeah. So they're expanding, which is nice.
Yeah. At Ulta Curlsmith is 50% off. So
you know what I find weird though is that the main choice it was happening with them too. It's like people find the products out in the world before the brand even talks about it. So people were posting about it, and like the brand I don't think has talked about it unless I missed it on Instagram. But like everybody's seen it at Ulta on Ulta's website. Like everybody's seen it, but and gotten it and whatever, and they still haven't even mentioned it yet.
I know.
So
I was doing my after Christmas shopping. Is there such a thing as after Christmas shopping?
Of course, because people get Maddie for Christmas, then they do some more shopping.
So
that's
there I was,
sales.
minding my own business with my cart in Ulta, a virtual cart in Ulta, and it was there. All the protein stuff. Like,
it was online. Did you guys see Briogeo was going to be in Ulta too? They brought in Briogeo. Like, what is a Sephora? Like, Ulta's like taking all the brands.
No, I hope that you still will be an ambassador, girl.
I believe it was just a year. I can't believe the year is up.
I can't
gosh, I can't believe the year is up.
I can't either. I'm gonna be so sick about it,
girl. Okay, so we said Curlsmith top brand, top products this year. Curl Mix, particularly the Curl Mix Fresh. They had a lot of gems in there. I also took out
each month when they had the fresh lines that came out. Of course, the original.
Yeah, the month where they had the Pumpkin Power, the deep conditioner. I really liked this. I thought this was great. And then also the Cranberry Caress. I loved the moisturizer in that, and I believe was there a gel with this? On one of these lines, either the pumpkin or the cranberry, there was a gel, and we didn't get the gel, and I felt some type. Because I was like, I wanted to be able to style my hair with it, and all we got was the moisturizer. But the Cranberry Caress, I've been obsessed with the body cream, because with Curl Mix Fresh, like she also will make body products. So it depends on like month to month whether you get stylers or you get body products or skincare or like whatever.
I've been liking that.
I was getting ready to say smell. Sorry, we're live.
I've been liking the gel. So like you talked me into it, because first I was just like, I didn't want any skincare products. I'm like, I just like the hair products. But you left it on the side of the tub, so I used it. I like it.
What, the bath body bubbles? Yeah, isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Little body bubbles.
It smells nice.
Yeah, it smells nice.
I thought, like, what does cranberry smell like? I guess that's what cranberry smells like.
Yeah, the pumpkin has the gel. Yeah, the gel didn't we didn't get the gel, and I was just like, What am I supposed to style with? So
the gel. Oh, that's right. I know it was the gel at the store. But
yeah, I actually
once,
started styling with the deep conditioner because I wanted to smell like pumpkin.
Yeah, once the line comes out, then that's pretty much it, though, right?
Yeah, that's it. Unless they bring it back. I'm hoping if we talk about the Blackberry Boost enough, they will make it permanent on their website.
No,
I think it's the best one of 2020.
Really, even over the Apple?
Yeah, it's the best one. It has the most shine. The shine is what takes me out every time. Like, it's some, I don't know what's in it, but like the shine of that is unmatched. Who can agree with me? Can I get an amen?
Yeah, I agreed with you when we did the video. I definitely agree with you, but I don't know that the Apple. Maybe it's the idea that the bottle is green and maybe I have an affinity for green. But I am loving the Apple. Am I just like impressed by things that are just new? I always seem like.
Probably, and then you're always like.
Today when I was doing the video, I'm like, this is going to be my #1 product.
There
for the
you go.
year.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, we just got
literally
it.
just.
Because remember the year, guys, Alikay Naturals became the #1 product out of the entire year. We tried it in November, and that did.
No, but that video when you see the before and afters, that deserved it. That totally deserved it.
I always reach for curl mix no matter what, and so when this Apple came, I love it. It's right here in my hair. I'm absolutely loving it. But I can't deny the Blackberry is definitely right there too. I didn't try the pumpkin yet.
No.
So I either go between, well now this is new, but I just always reach for the green, the citrus, the lemon, what's it called? Lemon citrus, I don't know. But the green one, I always reach for that one. Or the red one, which they no longer make. I love the red one. So, that's on special occasions though.
All right, so
somebody said, Kylie Gibson said, does anyone else hate the smell of the new MICHE peaches and creams? I love MICHE, but the smell had me so upset in the shower and it lingers. I smelled it. It wasn't my favorite. I like more Christmas things. So they sent 3 of the deep conditioners, and one was like Christmas cookie smelling.
Right.
One was the peaches. I thought it was like an odd
one was
kind
like
of
peppermint, right?
Yeah, because the cookies and the peppermint to me were Christmassy. I'm like, where did peaches and cream come from? It just kind of like threw everything off. But I normally like the smell of peaches, but I didn't gravitate towards those. I think I was so loving the Christmas cookies, you know, and the peppermint. So
this is #1. Thank you, Leah Butler. We appreciate the super chats, guys.
Awesome. Merry Christmas.
Got weirdos.
Okay, so that explains it. Aaliyah Shabazz said peaches and cream came out during Labor Day when it was more summertime. Yeah, because when they sent us the deep conditioners, they said that they no longer were making them. They were limited edition, but they sent them to us. But we kind of like didn't mention them because we didn't think anyone could get them anymore, right?
Yeah, because they were like, you can't get these right now, but tell your audience to stay tuned. Like more limited edition stuff is coming out, but not those necessarily.
You know what I missed out on, and I wish I would have gotten it, and it still might be available. I just thought it was like a little bit pricey, but they had the whole like the pumpkin stuff.
Yes,
it reminded me so much of my favorite Botanicals product. I wonder if it smelled like the Botanicals. Can't believe it's not. What is it? It wasn't butter. I can't believe it's not pumpkin. I wonder if it smelled like that.
It looked like it smelled good.
It did, and then it was a substantial size jar with substantial size price.
With a substantial size price too. Yeah, MICHE has a new gel too. Is it out, or did they sell it and then it went away but it's coming back?
What's that?
MICHE gel. Speaking of MICHE is on my list because we're just talking about products. Wait.
Oh, you like? Yeah. See, I like this.
I don't even need to grab it because y'all can probably guess what my MICHE product is. That's my #1 deep conditioner for the year, the MICHE Indulge. Still my favorite. And I almost felt bad because I'm like, we don't have anything new, but it's just like, it just goes to show that what worked, that what we like is still what we like. So the MICHE Indulge Deep Conditioner is still my #1. It is still my #1.
Thank you. It was Agog Disney Gas. I love you, ladies. Thank you. So Angela said that's me, like the papaya castor that lingered. Oh, I hated that. What papaya castor? Which one was that?
For who?
Angela Marcinkovic said something about papaya castor. What
was that the Eden BodyWorks? I remember Angela didn't like the Eden BodyWorks.
Okay.
TaylorAnne, will you keep your hair short? Yes, I want to. I was actually just telling you today, I feel like my hair, it's kind of like a really awkward shape. It really isn't a shape at all. So that's why I'm just kind of going without the part, because like when I kind of do the part, it's too much hair on one side. But I want to give Luvina something to work with. I'm definitely going back to Luvina Leslie, who did my big chop this year. She's in New Haven, the Connecticut Curly Hair Salon in New Haven, I believe. New Haven, Connecticut. Her Instagram is @Connecticut Curly Hair Salon. She did my big chop. She took all my locks and cut them off for me the first time, and then she cut them down again for me shorter. I got my hair cut in July for the first time, and then I got it cut even shorter again in September. I want to go maybe like I'm thinking like the end of February, maybe mid-February. I want to give it like another month to grow out. I want this part to be longer.
Okay.
I want to mimic that very first haircut I got, because when I went back in September, I took it all the way down. That was cute. I'm glad I got to experience that, but I wouldn't go that short again. Like I wanted the first time.
Cut off all like the damaged hair.
Yeah, I cut it all out. I cut it all out. Yeah,
brand new, fresh. Yeah.
And so I definitely want that first haircut again, but I need to give her like some hair here to work with.
Also, Vanessa Bristow said I have the MICHE gel in my hair now. So can you get it? Is it available or is it sold out?
It's coming back in January.
Okay. And then
mid-January.
Always, is it Amaya said I need to try MICHE in 2021.
Sarah, I do. I wish someone would bring me some tea right now. My mouth is dry. I didn't have time to grab any drinks.
Do we have a MICHE code?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so if you try Amaya, we have a MICHE code.
Yeah, all our codes are always in the description box. Our MICHE code is MADCURLS. Most of our codes are MADCURLS. All of our, Alikay Naturals is MADCURLS 15. Yeah. We have a MICHE Beauty code, MADCURLS. Nature's Little Secret, MADCURLS. Eden BodyWorks is MADCURLS. Moisture Love is MAD15. Power and Black Teas is MADCURLS.
Craft with a Jazzy Breeze. She said, do you two have any new segments, ideas for your videos in 2021?
That's a good question.
Well, we could do just to make it here tonight.
I know. I was like, we really have to think about where the channel is going in 2021. I enjoy our vlogs. We know you guys enjoy the vlogs sometimes.
Not everybody does though. But,
yeah, I feel like Vlogmas could have done a little bit better. Like I think that just goes to show, like, we grew. I was almost like, Taylor, we always say, you gotta be here for Flav and watch all our content. I was like, but we really can't completely get upset on like that people want hair content. I was like,
yeah. So, but
we're not on yet.
Oh, we're not?
No, we're still spinning.
Girl, blessings.
We're still freezing. So your room is basically any better than my room.
Are we still lagging? Can you guys hear us?
We're not back yet.
Well, up there looks like we are, but
we can't go by that. That's what I was going by. This is what they're seeing.
Okay.
This is like what people are seeing, like when they're watching.
And robotic sound. Okay. Oh, we sound like robots.
Oh, please.
Try to use your hotspot.
Here we go. All right.
What about hotspot? Yes, no.
Hotspot what?
Somebody said try to. Would that work, you think? So I don't know about electronics.
I think we're good now. We're good.
Okay.
I think.
Would that well, that a hotspot is not about what it is like about Wi-Fi, right? Maybe we could use a hotspot.
Yeah, maybe I could hotspot your device or something.
Or like my phone.
Yeah.
Something. Apple better come through. I'm so excited. 2 years ago, we got phones, and I just paid the last payment. I couldn't believe it when the bill dropped. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We just did our last payment.
2 years, it really, like, Virginia, there really is a Santa Claus.
My phone is busted, really so I'll probably still have a payment because I'm getting the iPhone 12.
Not me. Nope, I am done. No.
All right.
Even though I noticed that, like, I'm still paying for, not the phones, but, so I think last year I got a new iPad, and that's only $41 a month, though, so I still have one more year on that. It was only $41.
Okay.
Well, that's not too bad.
So people are talking about the new Rizzles gel, which is what I was just telling you.
Right.
So I was like that, for a disappointing products video, I really didn't have one up until about last week when I decided to try the Rizzles Curls Defining Cream. And it was such a no for me that I had to redo my wash day. And like I have short hair, so basically everything's been working on my hair since my hair's been short, but my hair was frizzy, it was dull, it was dry, and I was like, yo, I was like, what? I'm like, whoa, like what happened? And so I went back to our original review of it like 3 years ago, and I saw we used a gel with it, and people actually came for us like, that's not the way you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to basically use it as a one and done. At the time, we weren't doing one and done, so we didn't use it as a one and done. We were like, we know our hair. We know this is going to be too light for our hair, so we both use gels. But this time I was like, you know what, my hair is short. Gonna use the curl defining cream, gonna do it. And
That's it. Yeah.
it was a no. And so I did see the new gel floating. I was like, no.
Yes. Let me see who said it. Keisha Slade said, do we have Verizon? Yes, we have Verizon. Love Verizon. Have that. Yes. Ari, you just came over to Team iPhone.
I'm sorry, I forgot. We got a super chat from Leah Butler. Thank you, Leah Butler.
Thank
again.
you.
So how was the wash and go hold over the days on the Eden BodyWorks Papaya Castor line? So we did a video on it, and then we actually did, I think, a weekly vlog after that. And that entire weekly vlog, I had that product in my hair, and then we did like a favorites video. That Eden BodyWorks was in my hair for like 7 days. It was amazing. I actually need to bring it back out since I haven't used it since my hair's been cut, but I remember loving it. I had never gotten like a 7-day perfect wash and go. My hair would not frizz for anything. It worked amazing. I loved it.
We do have to go through the products that used to work for us and see if they still work, because they did work. Everything like we touched really kind of worked. What did I try the other day that I was so impressed with? And then actually when I like lived with it for the whole day, by the end of the night, I was just like, it was just kind of like lackluster. So it is worth a try, because your hair does change when you big chop it. It, you know, like this is like my true texture. And then I have big chopped in the past, but what is that? It's like it's flickering out there. Okay. But when you put highlights in it, it almost changes the texture. It almost like straightens it out slightly, because my hair is super short now and super tight, very, very curly, like 3B. It could even possibly sometimes like parts of it be like 3C. And I don't remember that when I've big chopped before, because I immediately go right in with highlights, and it would kind of like change the texture of it. So, so this has kind of like been a learning experience too. Just really getting used to like the really super tight curls and just the shortness of it.
We were just talking about the Rizzles. Yeah. I mean, and even looking back on the video we did, when we were like back, we left our results, I was looking at them like, me now, you know, and looking at a video from like 2017, I was like, that's some frizz. My hair is a little bit too voluminous. I'm like, there's probably some frizz all up in the roots. I'm like, something ain't right. I'm like, yeah, there's probably frizz up there. Maybe I liked the big hair, the look at the time, but I was like, nah, it ain't it.
Ooh, so somebody named
think it's it.
Casina Lucky said, I want to get some Weedad. Love Weedad. I'm the one that put Weedad to the channel.
Yes.
Yes.
So someone said which is what I said, dude. They think Rizzles curls is for people with like thinner hair texture or whatever. I said, yeah, like probably the girls in like the 2s, probably 3A max.
Yeah.
Most likely. Like 3A maximum. But
yeah,
other than that, you're probably gonna need a gel or something else.
So yeah, my favorite Weedad products are, I love, I call it the blue line, but it's the moisture line. So love that. You've been kind of like liking the purple line, right? And then I love their conditioners. Like there's a, do we have it in here?
Oh yeah, so we have been here supposed to be talking about top products. So people are talking about Pattern and Weedad. Both are on my list. I didn't know what to grab from Pattern, because I basically want to grab the entire line. And I would definitely say that Pattern is probably my #1 brand for 2020. It definitely did it for me, especially the gel. The Stronghold gel is phenomenal. I have been loving it since I cut my hair. It's my favorite gel. It's basically empty. I see you've been loving it too.
I did when I first got it cut.
Where's my product?
Oh my gosh, like my hair was like a helmet when I first got it cut, because I wanted to bring out that shine that your hair had so much shine. The shine started coming when I cut out all the highlights. The highlights was keeping my hair dry. It never had like the glossiness of yours.
Girl, how many times?
This is how she's trying. Now she's
Wait a minute.
She wanted me to buy it to change.
Wait a minute.
I did not use that much.
Wait a minute. I know this thing was basically focused. Girl, I don't got no hair, so I know. Where is it? Girl, it's like here.
I know. Maybe I used too much. Maybe that's why it didn't really work for me the way it worked for you. My hair was like a helmet.
You used the whole jar.
No, I didn't.
Girl, bust it. No, but when I first got this, I used a lot of products, and I remember I told you guys, I'm like, why is my scalp so itchy? And it was because I was layering on the gel. Yeah, you went to town. To town, but this is a really good Stronghold gel. And
yes, the Pattern Pick. Love the Pattern Pick. Their
clarifier is fantastic. It's one of my favorite clarifying shampoos from Pattern. I love their moisturizing shampoo. I love their
Okay.
conditioners. I love their leave-in. I love their styling cream. I love Pattern. I love the entire line of Pattern. So Pattern is all fantastic.
Somebody on here named Ginger said, last I seen you two ladies, your hair was quite long. You were doing Be My Curl review. And the Q redo. That's still around.
Remember the Q redo?
I sure did.
That was a good product if it lasted.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed to go after at least a year or so.
Yeah.
People were having issues with it. And ours went
I wonder if
within
they ever fixed that, perfected that.
It had like a year shelf life, almost.
And then they sent them kits.
You know, which got it to work again, kind of it jump started it, but then it went again. Like I don't know, the lifespan of the Q reduce. In theory, it was an like amazing great idea, but
in practice, it went in about a year. Who had it and who's went in a year? And they did send out the kits, like with a little toothpick to get it. You had to press something, and then you had to clean it out and get it started again. The steam would come out, but it kind of would go back. I think the whole idea of it, I think probably, maybe ours, because we had hard water, maybe it would kind of, I don't know, maybe clog it up or something. I think that across the board, it probably couldn't work for everyone. It probably depending on the water you had in your house.
True, yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
Jeanette Grigsby said, Sotanicals can't get it together with their inventory and shipping. I'm over it. So I brought in a Sotanicals product because since my hair was cut, I've been diving into them. And I really love the Sotanicals Curl Supreme Conditioning Cream. But like overall, like it's annoying because like you guys can't even get this. And you never know. It's like I start liking a conditioner and then it's not on the website and then I can't find it. And then when it's there, you can't get, like, I mean, it's just, it is a whole lot of annoying stuff with the inventory and I just don't understand. So like it's here and I use whatever we kind of have in the house. But as far as trying to hunt down Sotanicals conditioners, even though they're amazing, it's just an annoying process.
No, it's a shame. It can be so frustrating because, you know, you just try to stand by the company because this has been going on for probably like at least 2 years. That when they first maybe got the influx of customers and their business was, to me, revitalized again. Because when I first wanted to do that whole summer series, there was not one video on there, and I still say I revived it, girl. I don't care what you say. Like you have to take credit where credit's due. But nobody's giving it to me. I'm taking it because there was not one video on YouTube.
Because you found the brand and you were so pressed for them. You started buying everything, but you were like, "There's no reviews," and you were like, "Well, I want to do a Sotanicals summer series." So there might be Sotanicals reviews now, but literally at the time, what, like 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2 summers ago, there was no reviews really on YouTube.
To me,
that were recent.
Yeah, I was really into packaging, and the packaging was so cute. It was kind of like, it looked like food, like the not sauce looked like, Louisiana hot sauce. It was just so many cute containers. I'm like, why are there no reviews about this really cute line? And to me, at that point, it almost seemed like it was geared towards fours because any reviews that were on there were people that had type 4 hair. So I'm like, okay, so like I'm going to do like a whole series. So I went out and meticulously bought all the products I thought. No, deep pockets. Like you can never buy all the products. They just
deep pockets.
They never stop.
Yeah.
Just when I thought I had it all, then you see something that it looked like it had been out there like a few years ago. I was like, wow, no, you can never buy enough. But so it's been out there long enough now. Everyone loves Sotanicals, so you would think that they would cater to that. Then they kind of like moved their business like to a whole nother location, and they said the shipping and everything was going to get better and all that. I mean, I can't fault people because we're not business owners,
right?
So I don't know what their struggle is, but it's a shame they can't get on top of it.
I remember trying to pack the mystery boxes. That was a lot. When we did the giveaways, like just me sitting there trying to bubble wrap all the. So who knows if they have. Almost like Honey's Handmade, like they do everything like hands-on, like they don't have a warehouse and like a whole bunch of millions of people working, so who knows what kind of business like Sotanicals is running. But no, their shipping we've definitely been talking about their shipping for at least 2 years now. This is like year 2, almost 3. We've been talking about Sotanicals shipping for a minute.
Also, I noticed that in the natural hair community, to me the brands have a level of insecurity because all of them across the board. I speak that, I say it, and I believe it, because in the beauty community, they do collabs all the time with their influencers. Wouldn't you guys like love a product? I know I would.
I would love to see, like I said, like a Curl Mix X MADCURLS Curl Fresh Month or something like that. Like we see, like you said, we see it all the time in the beauty communities. Like Lily Lashes X Manny MUA or Alyssa Ashley or whoever. Everybody's had a collab with somebody. Alyssa Ashley did NYX. Manny Way did lashes. This person did palette. Like everyone's getting. Why does the beauty community do that with like their big influencers or just influencers that they know people like? Like Curls X Brandy Rel or something.
Remember when Sotanicals went to that hair show and they had a picture up there, but they didn't want to give you like the most that brands can give us. other than Manny, and they weren't given Manny, was it's just like the recognition. So if you have our faces there, and people were seeing, like our followers were seeing our faces on flyers at the hair show, and they're like, that's MADCURLS, but there was no, like, they did not identify us. There was no Instagram, there was no YouTube channel. Like, they wanted, like, all the glory for themselves, and it's extremely selfish. And
so busted.
It really,
I think Camille Rose just did it. Well, a few months, I don't know, I noticed it. They posted this really good video that an influencer did, and she was just like, hey, can you just say who I am? And they got all mad and took the video down. Like, it's just like, why can't, por qué? Like, why?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so, I think that I don't know who will be the first to do it, but I think that there's like a niche there. I think that the first brand that does that and then starts kind of like collabing with influencers. I know that somebody like I like and their name was on, I'd be like, oh my God. You know, like, say if they asked me, if Curl Mix asked me, like I said, can you picture like MADCURLS? I said cotton candy scent. I hope like
you were
Kim
like,
and Tim did the cotton candy. I could picture the whole bottle.
You can pick the scent, like, but it's just like, why don't none of them do it?
Yeah.
None of the brands do it. That's something like so new and so fresh. And watch all these brands do it in 2021, but they just don't use us.
And they got it from me first, guys.
We said it here first. They need to start like collabing with like natural hair influencers, because why not? Like, y'all all make products. We've done seen all the gel stuff. Like, do something fresh. Like, pick an influencer that a lot of people like and collab with them. Like,
because
we haven't seen it done.
So much you can do in the natural hair community. There's just so much that you can do. So you got to start like reinventing and creating new ideas. So I think that would be a fabulous idea. And I'm not just saying just for MADCURLS. I'm saying for any other influencer in the natural world. I think that would be so cute. You know, one of the brands.
I said if we could collab with the brand, I said it would probably be Curl Mix first. Like, I'd love to do like a MADCURLS, like Curl Mix fresh.
And also Botanicals, because for our birthday one year, it can be done.
Yeah.
Because for our birthday, they made our own exfoliating kind of
scrub. Yeah, she customized like a product for us, and it said like MADCURLS on it or something.
It said happy birthday.
We've been saying that for like a few years now. We're like, why doesn't a brand like collab like that? Like,
I thought it was so cute. Like, put that on the shelf. It'd be
lash
so
is wonky.
Right.
It's falling
It'd be
off.
so cute. So I thought, I'm like, so it can be done, because there was our label on the little jar, and it's like happy birthday MADCURLS. What do you need, Amir?
My lash is falling off. I'm getting excited. Keep on,
all them lashes.
Girl, but
girl has spiders.
Girl.
Love her some lashes. A lot of lashes.
Girl.
Lily lashes. Guys, she got a huge suitcase. I mean, like a huge suitcase.
You never let me be great
all
ever.
These lashes. I mean, I've never seen so many lashes.
Girl, I'm dibbling and dabbling in lashes in 2021.
Wow. Vernice said, I'm still waiting for my botanicals from Black Friday. Really?
Girl, there was a comment up above that needs to be seen. I think it's, is it Farah?
I don't know.
Farah,
Somebody said, Elliot, look at what Farah said.
She said, sorry, we kept talking. I was in my head to mention it again. So you guys were like, you know, look at the comment. I saw it and we were going to mention it. But it's literally what you said. That she said she was taking Curlsmith vitamins, she stopped, and her hair started shedding like crazy. Really? And so that's what you're saying, that you took them consistently.
Yes.
You stopped taking them, and your hair started falling out. So that's why like you're jumping back on the wave again to see if it stops.
And I don't think it's exclusive to Curlsmith. I think it's just the idea of vitamins, period. Because I don't even remember where I read it at, but years ago, I don't know whether it was just biotin or any sort of a hair, skin and nails vitamin. They said like the pros and cons. The only thing is that when you stop taking it, all the hair that you grew while you're taking it falls out. So I remember reading that somewhere. So it's not exclusive to Curlsmith. It's just it's part of the hair, skin and nails thing. When you take hair, skin and nails vitamins and you stop, then all the hair that you grew, because like I think it's like maybe for lack of a better term, like the hormones, like your body becomes unbalanced because it's so used to taking or having that extra in your system, and then when you just stop, and then you stop on a dime, you know. And I stopped literally on a dime.
You should say it's all the hair vitamins, definitely. Yeah, it's like when you're taking that and then you stop, like stuff starts going south.
So because now that I'm taking it, maybe I've been consistent for about a week, I'm already seeing the slowing down of it. You know, and this is, I think, where we were last year, when I think initially we were taking Nature's Bounty.
Nature's Bounty, yeah.
And then we got these, and we were like, oh my God, like Curlsmith, like, oh my God. But I think it's the idea that we stopped Nature's Bounty on a dime.
That and, but there was a difference between Nature's Bounty and Curlsmith, because we definitely said, like, our hair was shinier, it felt strong. There was definitely, they're definitely two different types of
like the density.
vitamins.
Because, like, Nature's Bounty didn't, like, didn't have my hair grow, like, my hair grows in density, and the growth seemed kind of different. I think it's because I was doing like the whole thing, you know, the elixirs and all that. So that's exactly what I'm back doing again. To me, it's worth the investment because my nerves can't take the shedding. It's too stressful. I literally was going to shave my head. I saw something on our Healthy Hair Journey on Facebook. Who's a part of that group? Where a girl for Christmas shaved her whole head. She's not bothered. And I was like, wow, it's pretty cute. So I seriously, I could take the stress. I was almost there. I'm like, I'm shaving it. Where's the razor? Because I cannot take the stress of the hair falling out. But then, what you need?
I can't move the thing back. My leg is like getting busted.
Yeah, move it back.
Sure. Just hold on, girl.
Can you?
Girl. Not a lot of accommodations in here, girl. Okay. Oh, thank you, girl. Woo, my leg. Like SpongeBob, that little fish, my leg. Okay. Okay. So Sarah said, but do you think people shed in the winter? I always lose like 1/3 of my density every winter. Yes, like, and that's totally normal. But then there's like an abnormal type of shedding, and like people know their hair. So like we know like around the fall, the winter, our hair will start to shed. But
seasonal
then
shedding. Yeah.
When it starts going beyond seasonal shedding, like you kind of know, like people know their own hair.
Yeah, it's just there is shedding, and you can understand that. But this is just touching my hair. Not so much when it's dry, but when it's wet, it's like a nightmare. You know, I mean, you just see it all in the bathtub. It's just too depressing. It's scary. It's like, when is it gonna stop? It just looks like it's never going to stop. But then you kind of get that hope when you figure it out. And I figured it out. I know that it's because I stopped the vitamins on a dime. I think I talked about it at our last live or maybe in a video. But I said I took it back to when I was pregnant with my first child, Spencer, and my hair grew, skin beautiful, all of that. And then 4 months after I had Spencer, my hair started coming out, and that's when I first got that. Oh, no.
Oh, we're here. Hi, guys. You're going to start talking junk. Sorry. Hey, we're back. Okay, sorry. Sorry, we're back. Okay.
Girl, I know you want to. You said you about ready to talk. What kind of junk were you gonna be talking,
girl?
You can never because you get this is live. You can never do
girl,
that.
It froze. I thought we were still frozen.
I said that when we go to the room. I said, and if we freeze, or I said we lose, like whatever. I said it happens. Things happen.
Girl, busted. Girl, whatever I said, girl, I would have stood by, girl.
All right. So what else do we have? All right. So let me say.
Oh,
so in my bag.
Wait. Sorry, I forgot. Somebody mentioned melanin earlier. Did you ever try the melanin, the black soap? That was something we both tried, right?
Yes, I did.
But did it compare? Like, so it was okay. I've used it several times now. I find that my hair is a little dry when I rinse it out. So the melanin black soap is because I saw some people saying like, no, what do you think of the melanin black soap? Did we like it?
I think because I had a point of reference already, the Alikay. I think that I was already going there knowing what Alikay does for me, because as a matter of fact, it's in my bag of tricks here as one of my favorite products for the year. Like, it's forever, it's always like running right out. So I think I had a point of reference with this, and I was comparing it in my mind to that. But when you like something, it's something unique to a product that you like. So they look identical, all that, and the container was huge, and it had the spout and all of that. But to me, it didn't do what this does for me. This actually leaves my hair, like, it has so much slip to me. This is not drying at all whatsoever. So I love it. And so I think this was my point of reference. I tried it. It cleaned my hair. It didn't like tangle my hair or anything, but it just was not Alikay.
Yeah.
Black soap. Yeah.
And yeah, like, it was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I like her packaging. I like it's
Oh,
a
yeah,
nice
I
big
love her
bottle,
packaging.
love the little spout. Like,
Yeah.
I like the packaging, but the
On
product
all
is
of
just
the
okay.
bottles,
Like,
yeah.
once like it was sent because she went into Ulta, and I'm an Ulta ambassador, so when like new stuff comes in, like it gets sent to me. So we got like a whole box of all the melanin products. So I was happy to see the oil again. I never tried the leave-in, so I kind of dibble and dabble in the leave-in.
Has anybody tried the leave-in? Because it is. I saw that in the bathroom the other day, and they said it can be used as a deep conditioner, as a leave-in, as a styler. I think. Has anybody tried the leave-in?
I tried as a styler. It doesn't.
It's huge.
It's a huge leave-in. Yeah, I tried it with gels and by itself. Like, it doesn't like stand out, but I'm not like, it's okay. Like, to me, like, the line's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's not horrible. It's not like, oh my gosh, I don't like it. I like what it does to my hair. Like, but it's nothing that like I'm raving about. Like, it's okay.
What is that? Clean Beauty Curls said Curl Mix, Curl Junkie collab. Those two teaming up together, that'd be cute. Yep, that's right here in my bag of tricks for the year. I think I gravitated more towards Curl Junkie, aside from Curl Mix this year. That's what I kept reaching for. So daily, I loved, if I wasn't using the black soap, then I loved this. I have been using this for the last 10 years. And this is the Daily Fix. Their, their co-wash.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. So much slip. Smells so nice and clean. And just the simplicity of it. So I always use this. This is what I reach for. And the bathroom. Definitely had this year, like just during this like whole depressing journey of the hair loss and all of that, just went back to basics.
Mm-hmm.
And my basics was Curl Junkie, and then of course it's like a no-brainer, like Curl Mix. Like not that we got stock in Curl Mix, but we love Curl Mix, so it's always going to be on the list. So that's boring when you keep mentioning it. But so that was that was the brand.
Girl, we liked them even after they took away our code. Girl. We weren't bitter Bettys.
We were bitter Betty.
We were bitter. Actually, we were pretty mad, but we get sent the Curl Mix fresh. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I really do love Curl Mix products.
Me too.
They're good. I'm like, we can't be mad. I'm like, I still want to use their products. So, Tay, do you think you'll ever get Final Cut Pro, or you're gonna stick with iMovie? So what I actually ended up doing was buying Wondershare, which is what I was using before I got the Mac. My Mac, what is it, notebook? My laptop, my little Mac laptop. I was using Wondershare on my HP, and I really liked the program. When I switched over to the Mac, I decided to try, you guys know, Final Cut Pro, and it was good. To me, is it worth $299? No, it is not. I bought Wondershare, and I like the features better. I like the transitions better. It's easier to use for me. I just prefer Wondershare, so I actually spent my money on Wondershare. And
so because Final Cut Pro is just like woo, like oh my gosh, like you wanted a Mac so bad to have that. So it's not all free. Was it just too complicated, or? I
feel like it's probably for people who do more with their videos, and our videos are what they are. Like you guys see, like we don't do a lot of editing. We don't have stuff flying in.
No editing.
Right. We barely do any editing. We don't have stuff flying in here, there, and everywhere, and like it's just. And even when you want stuff flying in here, there, and everywhere, like getting the features and it was too complicated. I didn't like it. I prefer Wondershare, and so I love all the little packages you can get with Wondershare. That's how we did our Vlogmas, like the cute little intros and the things, like I use Wondershare. I got Wondershare for that. So, and iMovie was just too regular. Like it was boring. So I couldn't do enough with iMovie, like move text certain places, and iMovie was too basic. Final Cut Pro was too much. Wondershare, I love Wondershare. So
yes, Clean Beauty Curls, I absolutely am. It's right here. Tonight. This is what I have as one of my favorite products this year. I just kind of like erred on the side of caution, what I knew would work for me. Now, have I used it yet with my hair this short? No, I have not. So it worked with my hair before I got it cut. And I used this right along with this. I don't know if I need the length to like how it worked. So I am curious to know if it'll work now. So I will definitely try and let you guys know. But this was my favorite. It's right here because this is what I used on my days off, days on, I love this. So this combination right here, even though right here, I don't think you can kind of like see it, but I have a huge bucket here with all of my Curl Junkie products in it. If I said that, you'd be having a fit.
Girl, I said I know you wanted to say it, girl.
I did.
Favorite song of 2021.
I know. I know. One day I was
just
like,
kidding.
Like,
or are we?
I'm like, I like the macaroni part. You're like, Mom.
Right? You said that one day. You were just like, I like them. I'm like, do you know what that means?
No,
like, just don't say that again.
At the time I blurted it out, I didn't know what it meant. I like food things, so I just thought that was
you're like, I know that part. I'm like, please don't say that again.
I know. All right, somebody else said something to me after they, Inner Sense. Somebody said about Inner Sense. Who said Inner Sense? I see somebody here, T-Mom, but that wasn't the one. Somebody else said, Wisdom is better. Inner Sense is amazing. It makes my hair so soft. Okay, where do you get Inner Sense at?
I know you can get it at Luvina's shop. She sells it.
Clean Beauty Curls. Do you use Curl Junkie stuff,
right? You can get it
right?
at Ulta too, right?
But you see all the people that said that they would support a MADCURLS Curl Mix. They should jump on it, because I think it's very innovative. I think that they should do whenever I run out of ideas, I go over to the beauty community to see what kind of videos they're doing because I think that they have really great ideas, and I just kind of like translate it over to natural hair. So I think that they should do what that community is doing over there, and everybody gets some shine.
Right. A little bit of shine. Sorry, are we still skipping on mine? I keep going in and out. What else do I have in here? Oh, you know what? I've really been liking. is, which this was full. I've been going through this.
Wow.
Is the MICHE leave-in conditioner as a one and done. If I'm not in the mood to test any other products, this is what I've been going in with. And I actually got back on it because I had an Ulta collab. It was like a hair collab, and we had to pick from a list of products, and I picked this, and I had to like just like kind of promote this product, and I fell back in love with it. I'm like, oh, this is dope. Look really
Does it
good.
make your hair shiny?
Yeah, it does. And there's like one hairs to the side, and you can really see my haircut in the shine. Like I just had this product in my hair, and like that picture got reposted like a million times. Like all these natural hair pages like were taking it, and it looked so good. The haircut looked good, the curls looked good. It was just everything, and I just had this the photo I took for the campaign for this product.
It's what put them on the map.
I
like
love
that line, that and their shampoo. I think like their no sulfate shampoo. What is that? What is it doing?
See,
there?
Keisha said,
What's it doing there?
oh my god, I'm gonna hang on. Sorry, it said 20%.
Oh,
So I'm gonna have to
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a
I like when brands know what they're about and they don't just keep putting things out there. Like, you know, love them so much, love so much. Okay, she pays bills around Christmas time. Courtney loves so much, but they put out too many products, and it's too much, and it turns me off. That's just me because I don't like a whole lot of variety and choice. It's too overwhelming. So I like the fact that they did that. They did come out with another line that we did not like. It smelled like men's cologne. I don't know where they were going with all those products.
It was like the next line they came out with mixed checks, and it was like
I'm glad they stopped.
Styling cream and a gel, and then a gel topper. It was like all this
and
weird
then
stuff.
a morning after kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's just a lot of.
It was not it.
Yeah, it was not it. But the original, and same thing like with Curl Junkie. They came out with a few new things, or maybe reinvented their formulas for some things, or the fragrances. But they basically know what they're good at, and they stick to it. Like
Keisha she was like, girl, she's like, OG. Yeah, no,
yeah.
this is OG.
Yeah.
This is like 10 years ago, natural, like OG. Like that is OG.
I like when you go to a company and you've been away for a while and you recognize the line again. And nothing has really changed that much. I just don't like when they just keep changing things and adding things. It just becomes so overwhelming. Because like as Spencer always says, you only have one head. You know, and we just keep coming in with bags and things. Like, you know, we only have one head.
He's in our business, girl. I don't like that, girl. I don't know why that is, girl.
So I continue to want to keep up, you know, with the other brands. Everyone keeps making things, but like everybody slow down. Like just
Jane Carter not bothered. I'm looking for Jane Carter in 2021. That's all I'm saying. I'm looking for her in 2021. Just
and to me, it like be so like worthy because like she really took her time. She didn't feel like she had to jump in there and keep competing with everyone.
And that's what she's waiting for everybody to calm down. Like I don't know. I just want to see something from Jane Carter this year.
I know. I was watching a video the other day, our video when we had the whole yellow line after we did the curls to go.
Yeah.
Then we just did.
What a waste. What a waste. We literally took every single one of those products and stuck them all in one video. Like, why didn't we say, okay, we'll use this over here? Like, why didn't we break? We didn't know how to film back then. I was like, why didn't we? And we did the same thing for the As I Am brown line. We showed like every single brown As I Am product we had. I'm like, why did we do it like that?
I think we turned so many people off to that curls to go because we used all 6 products in the whole process.
We did.
It was like the co-wash.
We put
conditioner.
We did the co-wash. We did the leave-in. We put the cream on top of the leave-in. Then we put the gel on top. And people were like,
oil.
And then the oil. People were like, basically like, WTF? Like, what is this?
And the results were phenomenal. But they're like, in order to get those results, we have to do exactly what you guys did.
Every single one of these products.
Yeah, because that literally was like one of our very first videos, and we didn't know that you can pull from the line and selectively just use things that you need to. Like now I say, like, you don't have to use like the whole shampoo or the conditioner if you want to use your own. You know, you don't have to like stick to theirs and so on. But we didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
We used the entire line.
The above was like, I heard Jane Carter solution was sold.
No,
is that true? Really?
Really?
Huh.
Oh. Clean Breed Curl. So I do use Curl Junkie because of you. I haven't re-upped recently. I've been defaulting mostly to Curl Mix. I know, that's us. Eco Slay.
When all fails, default to Curl Mix.
Eco Slay Orange Marmalade. Did you ever do anything else? Because I wheeled in the whole line. We were gifted with the Orange Marmalade from. You always say stop saying people's name because I always get it wrong. Was it
Kia Lammy?
Right? Okay, see? She's not here tonight, right?
She is.
So she got us onto that, and then I went out and got the entire line. It was overwhelming. And the first thing was, because I like food items, and it was that pre-poo or something. It was extremely orangey.
The
very
hot
thin,
sauce.
the hot sauce. And then the applesauce looked like it was gonna be real applesauce, and then when he got here, it did the edge control.
The applesauce edge control.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very watery. Nothing tops my Barbie bling from Sotanicals. Still love that. Can't get it. I talk about it all the time. I don't know if you guys can get it. Girl, can you get right now? Let me see. Can you get Barbie bling?
I
from
tried to look
Sotanicals?
for it for Christmas for it. I couldn't find it.
For Christmas, you did?
Girl, what are you thinking of me, girl?
I was thinking of you.
No.
So awful. We still have to get each other Christmas presents.
Girl, technically I got you the Sephora brush, but I gave it to you early. Girl.
You did. I used it today.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it to you because I thought I was like, I'm gonna get her something else like Bust the House, and I never.
Yeah,
did.
no, I like
But-
it. It definitely is firmer than the other one.
But yeah, no, I was looking for the Barbie bling. I was actually.
Yeah, I love that Barbie bling. There's nothing like Barbie bling.
I see people asking about the MICHE Chicks Deep Conditioner. It's not earth shattering. And that's on period. I think it's not earth shattering.
Yeah, no, I used
The
to use
leave-in
it.
is, the deep conditioner's not.
No, I used to use a deep conditioner because it was like Snow White, and I would use that when I wanted to get the brass out of my hair before I knew about right now what I have in my bucket here. This is also what I use this year. But before I knew about things like this, I would take that white deep conditioner and put food coloring in it, blue food coloring. I was so sick of the gold highlights back then. I'm forever my highlights are forever turning brassy. I'm done. I think. I don't know.
You think?
I was wondering. I don't know. I'm like,
Girl, you gonna get highlights again?
I don't know. Should I, girl? But
I was looking at my 2019, again, like the top favorites when my hair was long and had highlights, and I'm like, that was kind of sickening. Like, did it make me look younger? Do I look older? Do I look like,
I
look
thought
older
the same thing
with
about
darker
myself.
hair? Do we look
I
older with
said-
darker hair?
Guys, what do you think? I know you guys are sick of us in these highlights. Even though some people like the highlights, people would like the look, but I think
They
we went
liked them until the
overboard.
last time. Something
Yes.
went wrong that
Something
that
went
last
terribly
time.
wrong.
Mine went from bright to like darker. My highlights got darker, and yours went straight brassy.
Orange.
Yours were orange.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I
I
don't
don't
know what
either.
happened, but I was the beginning to the end.
And then I went to a salon and they literally took out curl by curl and like repainted them and retoned them and all that, and that lasted all about a week. And they went right straight
She
back.
got your money
to
back.
orange. Girl. Yeah. Yeah, I did pay for that, right? I sure did.
You did pay for it, girl.
And then on top of that, all them products.
Girl, I know. He was such a good salesman. He talked us into like these salon products, and we
Salon
bought them.
quality, and I don't think we ever used it. Where are they at? Downstairs?
They're on the porch.
Oh my
In
gosh.
the box.
Yeah. But this right here. You know how I always say like Big Brother's watching because we always talk about the brass and all that, and then all of a sudden this came in the mail one day. So I don't know how that
Yeah.
happened, but because I was really liking Matrix, and it was extremely blue because like purple shampoo is not for light brown hair. My hair is like light brown and then it gets brassy. There's doggy.
Can you put his pajamas on? Why every time you bring him back, his clothes aren't on?
He always takes them off.
Can you put the pajamas back on my doggy?
So purple is for when you have ashy blonde, when your hair is actually blonde and it gets brassy.
Can
My
my
hair
doggy-
is light brown and it gets brassy like orange. So this was no orange and this was everything
Have his
to
pajamas.
an extent, you know, because it definitely reverts back. It was never permanent for me, but I definitely used this last year to help work out that brass. And what else do you have in your bucket over there? I have all of my Afro-G products because this is another thing I was on my healthy hair kick, and so very consistently every 6 weeks I did this whole
Can you
thing.
show the bottle close up? Is that
Which one? Which
the,
one?
The Finola?
Let me see.
The Finola, what is it? No orange?
Let me see. Which one?
Yes, can you show the bottle? Is it the
Alright.
is it the blue one she just showed?
Hold on.
You playing with Spencer? You have fun? You playing with Spencer?
Aww.
You look tired. Y'all
Yeah,
playing?
Hold on.
Okay, alright, okay.
Can you guys
It's
see that? That's the one you guys wanted to see?
Yeah, so it's the Finola no orange.
Mm-hmm. And then you had the no
yellow.
No yellow.
So there's no yellow and there's no orange.
Yeah. So this is for light brown hair that turns brassy. And the yellow is for when you have blonde hair and it starts getting brassy. So I was putting everything in my hair at that point. I was using the no yellow, the no orange. It was just a hot mess, but it never came out. Nothing like, yeah, I had to cut them out, period. And I always knew that. But when I had the length, I really didn't want to do it. Every now and then I would kind of like dust, but it needed
People
much
said Jane
more
Carter
than
got a
dusting.
sale. Is the curls to go on sale? I was thinking about rebuying that. We don't have it anymore.
Yeah,
Besides,
yeah.
I have a few of the leave-ins, which was my favorite products, but I kind of wanted to try the whole curls to go line. Is it up there? Oh, let me know. My hands are tied
Let me
right
see.
now.
So Curly Proverbs, that name sounds familiar. Who is Curly Proverbs? Is that the one that got the ball rolling
That
for?
was something that happened in 2020, the Diva scandal.
Yeah, that's the one that got the ball rolling for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she has a line.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, henna. Yeah, and that was the thing they said. The henna, like you are never supposed to do henna and then do highlights. I never knew that.
Excuse you.
Camille Rose Honey line, Stephanie Bell said.
Camille Rose.
How new is it?
Camille Rose has a honey line? I need to go see. I need to go see these things. Okay, you can't be climbing over. You can sit down.
I know, Dave, we loved it too. That Alikay Naturals video, I loved your hair. That's why we loved it too. We were so impressed. That's why that became the #1 for 2018?
Yes.
And one,
yep. Let me have a seat.
You know what I don't have it here, and I meant to grab it, was the Cantu Curl Activator. That definitely was another one.
The honey line came out Black Friday. Wait a minute. Who are we talking about? Are we talking
Camille
about
Rose?
Oh, Camille Rose. Why do I think we were talking about Jane Carter? Sorry, I'm so stuck on Jane Carter. I thought Jane Carter was having a sale. Didn't someone just say Jane Carter was having a sale?
Someone said just came out for Christmas. Hi, sweetie.
What's $2 and $4? Is that Jane Carter?
$2 to $4. I don't know. Are they talking about Curly Proverbs or Black Friday?
No, Aisha Malik was one of the, well, she was the one who kind of really blew it up, but I think Curly Proverbs was one of the ones who first talked about it, but nobody really heard her. Right. And then when other people started talking about it, they were more heard than she was, which people had a problem with.
When that girl came out with the beautiful long hair and then showed the damage.
Yeah, that was.
I think pictures. I think it took the pictures.
Yeah, that was Aisha Malik.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, those pictures.
Tamara Brown said, Tay, do you have lashes on? Looks stunning. Thank you. Yes, I do. You just told me I look like I have spiders in my eyes, girl.
Girl, that's because you said they were wrong. You were picking them off, girl.
They're Lily lashes in style
You talked me to some mascara the other day, and I love it.
Yeah, the L'Oreal Telescopic.
Yes, I never wore mascara.
I'm dibbling and dabbling in lashes, guys.
Yeah, you were doing more. The guy, I told you, the suitcase. Enormous.
And then you said Big Brother's watching. He is or it's just a weird coincidence because I seriously have been dibbling and dabbling in lashes, mostly just the Ardell Demi ones and like a few other natural type ones because I don't want anything too crazy. But then I got this humongous suitcase today of lashes from Lily Lashes, and some of their lashes are real wild, like you're flying away, like it's way too much. But she also had some like more natural looking ones, and so I found all the natural kind of looking ones, and that's what I'm wearing tonight. But
Jane Carter has a $2 to $4 sale. I put the link.
I'm going to Jane Carter. See you playing.
Wait, you were supposed to go to Jane Carter. Where else were you going?
Girl, hold on.
God, what you doing? Where are your clothes? Where are your clothes?
I think they're right here.
Oh, your pajamas. Are you cold?
Hunter always takes his clothes off.
Oh, you're getting sleepy.
He's definitely sleepy.
Hey, Zoe Miller said, hey, Macro fam. Hey, doggy.
Is he going to okay, so 50% off.
Got lash extensions and love them.
Oh my gosh, all her products are like $2.
Why? Did somebody say that she sold the company? What did they say?
The cocktail. So wait, the gel's $2. I'm about to order some stuff. I want to try the whole line again. And it's all $2. I can get the whole line for $8.
Wow, girl. I know. I would love to see how it works because definitely, it always reminds me of when my youngest son graduated.
I'm totally doing that when we get off. Like that's so lit. What?
That's what I had in my hair when Adam graduated. During that time, and it was hot and humid that day. Let me see. A month before, I really liked it. When he went to the prom, graduation. That's when it started getting very humid out there. So, the look looked similar, but it wasn't quite like his prom picture.
Farrah Brown said best mousse and gel for wash and go combo. Actually, I brought my favorite mousse. So this is my top mousse of 2020. Is the lemongrass styling mousse from Alikay Naturals. I love pairing this with either the pattern gel or the Wetline Extreme Gel. I also loved pairing it with, it's compatible with the Pattern Gel, the Wetline Extreme Gel, the Eco Gel, as the olive oil one. Oh, and this one I fell in love with this year as well. The Aunt Jackie's, the Iced Curls Glossy Curling Jelly. Really like this as well.
Is that similar to the Pattern one that you accused me of using up?
Yes, but nothing's like the Pattern one. But this has the same type of look, like that clear kind of gel look.
Is it like as thick as that? Is it like the Aunt Jackie flaxseed one?
Yes, but it's different.
That answers that.
Is it like it? Yes, but it's different. Right, okay. That didn't answer the question at all. But yeah, no, it's different.
Why are you like front and center here? I can't see the questions. I have the new Camille Rose. Excited. Wilson, did you look up the Camille Rose?
Oh wait, see, this is why reading's essential. Naturally, Natalie said it's only the 2 ounce. That's $2. The regular size is normal price.
See?
Reading is essential.
Yeah.
I was poking around on the
Yes.
Ulta until
Yeah, Zoe Miller. Those are the new products. I don't know if they're. Well, I don't know if they're out yet. They are out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are out. And I was excited about it because I love protein.
Alright, doggy, why are you standing here like this? You need to have a seat.
Kiki
Okay?
Curly leave-in.
Have a seat,
Dippity
boo-boo.
Doo with that lemongrass foam is my
Sit. Good boy. Okay.
2 wash and go. Okay, the Kiki Curly leave-in.
I know you're sleeping.
I love that. I have to try Kiki Curly again. Like the whole line. Hi, honey. And then you do the Dippity Doo or the lemongrass foam. Yeah, I love that. I have to try that because that's when I got my hair big chopped a few years ago, and that was like the best look. And then I got my hair cut one more time, and then just kind of like rounded it off more. I should have just kept it like the way it is now. I like it when it's a little bit more tapered in the back. So,
I need to.
What do you think about Rizzles refreshing curl?
I never tried that. I need to be able to plug this phone in.
You need an extension cord?
There's an extension cord, but we need an extension. Oh wait, dog, you don't knock this over.
Don't go anywhere near it. You don't need to be anywhere near it. I've got to try that. That question get answered before where I can get Anderson's at, because I've seen this a couple times tonight.
Girl, I told you at Luvina Salon, girl, and I
That's
tried to
it?
tell you to get it, and you didn't want it. You were like, nah.
I don't remember.
I tried to tell you.
I can't. I was probably overwhelmed.
No Maywood Square, though?
Yeah. I was probably overwhelmed. Wait, he's looking around, sniffing around.
Why are you sniffing around?
I don't know. Do you have to go bathroom?
Let me ask Spencer the last time. He used the facilities. Come on, boo-boo. Hey, Spence. Spencer.
Need to try Up North Naturals. Up North Naturals. Okay, where can I get that? Anderson's at Ulta now. Tay had a store credit. She gave me the card, and I tried to shop today, but they don't take merchandise credit online, so I have to actually march into the store and use that. But yeah, now I was all set to buy these Carlson vitamins again because let me stop, messing around and get back to business here. Oh, Leah Butler, would you be willing to do a review on EcoSlay's newest leave-in Jello shot gel and protein treatment? Oh, okay. I mean, we liked the line. We had every single product. As a matter of fact, we still have like the meringue, the big conditioner smells so good, though it's been a few years now. And the smells, you can barely smell it anymore. Remember, it used to smell so good, like the banana cream.
Yeah.
A huge.
Opening that bottle scares me because I feel like it's going to go bad.
Why do you keep it?
I don't know, because we didn't really use it a lot, and I just feel bad about throwing it away.
You loved it. That's why you took it and hoarded it. And where's the marmalade? Do you have the marmalade?
Lady Marmalade, right?
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's in the bathroom.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Say so.
Oh my gosh, we were just having such a dance party. We were going to do that, but we can't because they would demonetize us if we did that.
Yeah.
But we were so willing to do
We
that.
wanted to each create a playlist and like
let
just
you guys
play music.
know. But we wouldn't get paid for people listening to music, so we would be demonetized for it. But we wanted to figure out a way to do it, like share our playlist with you guys throughout the holiday season. Actually, we're going to do it like sometime this weekend. Then I'm like, why don't we do it like New Year's Eve or something? But I don't know. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Just like we literally would just like kind of sit down here and listen to music.
Just like
And
we're just vibing, listening to
I said
music.
my whole list. I have my whole
Our
list.
lists are gonna be so different.
Yeah, I have my whole list. Like people like around my age, you'll appreciate my list. And I had so much fun setting up my list. So far, I have
But you
25
got some
songs
up
on
like
there.
I saw you have you had Fantastic Voyage on yours, right? Is that
I
fair?
did, yeah, but
And
that's old school
I
Fantastic
was like,
Voyage. Yeah, no, that's old. That was when my boyfriend used to skate at the skating rink.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he can skate backwards, guys.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like everything. He can skate backwards. So no, that was like the original Fantastic Voyage, girl.
Girl, that was good, girl.
Carrie Cardinus said, hi, I'm late.
Better late than never.
Yes.
But for me, I feel like my playlist would more be like early 2000s. Like I was playing like Usher, and that would be like my playlist. And yours was like old school, but like my I'm really not up to date on like current music really. Like current music's okay, but I'm more like R&B and pop and stuff from like the 2000s.
Yes, Earth, Wind, and Fire is on my list. Let me see what's on my list.
Is that the one that played Let's Groove? Let's Groove. Is that Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yeah, that was on my list. Hold on. Let's see here. Oops. I don't know what Facebook's rules are, so I don't know if we could. I know one time when
I feel like we could, we just couldn't monetize it. So
okay, I know what. So somebody say go live. Sometimes people can go live on Facebook and on like we just have like two different phones doing things, right? Like right now we could be live on both venues. It just would be.
You're letting all the heat out. My feet are getting cold.
You want doggy? There goes Spencer. Say bye.
He said doggy was at the stairs the whole time whining because he wanted to come up to us.
So now you're up. So have a seat.
Hey doggy.
Have a seat. Where's my list? All right, so remember the time though when you were a teacher and you sent me the cute, remember the mannequin challenge?
Oh yeah, I did the mannequin challenge.
And it never played on Facebook.
With my kids, yeah.
And I never understood it at the time, and now I do because we didn't own the rights to the music. So that's the only thing about things like that. But I think it would be such a fun night, you know, but I just don't want to be problematic. Like we'd want to save it on our channel and people could listen to it back and just like be a part of the fun.
Yeah, just kind of see what kind of music we listen to. We take suggestions from the audience.
For a fee. All right, hold on. Where's my list? Let me see. I was already getting it ready. Oh, there's Tipsy. That's not old school.
Girl, it's not old school.
All right, I'm starting already. Al Green, I had Let's Stay Together. Midnight Train to Georgia, Gladys Knight. Bad Girls with Donna Summer.
Yeah, Brick House.
Let's Get It On. Marvin Gaye. Brick House Commodores. Let me see. ABC, Jackson 5, Respect, Aretha Franklin. I have Superstition, Stevie Wonder.
On IG Live, you can't play music because Live will be shut down due to copyright.
If you want it monetized, right?
No, you can't monetize on Instagram. But what? D Nice was able to play music. He didn't get shut down. He went on and on and on and on and on.
Well, he's D Nice.
He's D Nice now. He wasn't always D Nice, right?
He can do it. I'm like, why can't we do it?
Right? I'm like, he wasn't always D Nice. He became D Nice.
So wait, so live you can't do it, but if you do a video, can you do it? I didn't think about that.
Why would we do a video? Then we can't bop with the people. It's just they're watching us bop.
They wouldn't just like come in and like yank the plug while we were live, right? We just wouldn't be able to monetize it after it's over, which we know that.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying, that we wanted to do it.
But she was saying Instagram Live because someone said go Instagram Live, and I don't think she said on Instagram Live they'll shut you down.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, why would they shut you down when D Nice wasn't shut down?
That's why he was on Instagram, right? Yeah, that's true. I'm starting. I'm gonna get tonight demonetized, girl. All right, so that was the Supremes. I'm gonna Make You Love Me. Love that one. Let me see.
The doggy getting more.
Ain't No Mountain High Enough. That was Diana Ross. On the Radio, Donna Summer. Last Dance, Donna Summer.
Yeah, I've been on lives that had music on IG and it'll be turned off. Okay, so what about YouTube?
And then me and you started dancing this electric slide the other night. We had so much fun.
We were going in.
And so I was gonna have electric slide on the list so we can dance. And then I was gonna have, what was the other one we were dancing to? Oh, Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle. And then I tried to get you to do the Cotton Eye Joe, but you weren't down, girl.
Yeah. Who's on my Facebook? Like, you also get Taylor do the Cotton Eye Joe. That's how the whole thing got started. Yester Me, Yester You, Stevie Wonder. Then I threw in Grills. I have eclectic taste. See, that's Lakeside, Fantastic Voyage.
Is there another one? A different one?
I think they kind of like remade it. Push It, Salt and Pepper. Fire and Desire, gotta have that. I'll Be the Tina Marie.
Girl, I'd rather.
Who used to do that? Would you ever sing with your friends? I used to always sing with my sister. We always fight over who's going to be the Tina Marie part. Because you know that part where she like really sings? Yes, not everybody's as talented as me girl to sing that part. So you just have to listen. No, I don't have any Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Gotta keep looking, keep digging.
I did a Thriller flash mob once. Well, that's cool.
Oh, my playlist is endless with 80s and 90s music. See, that's what we said. Then we said then you guys could like tell us what you wanted us to play. Snoop Dogg.
I don't even think I have any Snoop Dogg on my playlist. What is Snoop Dogg? What is?
I don't know. I just like Snoop Dogg and his pigtails. I always say, but I don't know what Snoop Dogg. Girl, I don't know what he's
Snoop Dogg and his pigtails.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you like them pigtails?
I do. I said that.
Pigtails do a little something for you, girl.
Prince.
Okay, girl.
Oh, that's right. So I'm still working on my list. Prince, yes, definitely. Yeah. Purple Rain album, and then all the other stuff. So what else can we have out there? You know, what would be a good night to do that? I think that would be so much fun. Drop it like a top. Okay. Tina Marie. 11 years ago? Tina Marie? Passed away. Okay. Wow. Can you stand the rain? Sounds familiar.
Drop it like it's hot. That was Snoop. That was Snoop Dogg.
Fire and Desire by Drake. No, Fire and Desire by Rick James and Tina Marie. New Year's Eve.
Temptations.
Temptation, Boys to Men. That's like in between me and you. Like you didn't do Boys to Men. I didn't really kind of. I have Atomic Dog that George Clinton.
I haven't gotten my playlist together. Let me see. Let me start going through some of my music.
Let me see. With You, I'm Born Again. That's Billy Preston.
Oh, wow.
And then Sarita, I guess she was maybe the original one. I didn't know that she was the original. I always heard her part come in when she was singing with Billy Preston. But she has her own like With You, I'm Born Again. I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh.
Dancing Queen, I love that. ABBA. Have Heaven, Los Lonely Boys. Open Armed Journey. Me and Bobby McGee. Janis
That
Joplin.
won't be played. That song is
that will definitely be
so
played.
annoying to me.
You hate that
I
song.
hate that song.
I don't know why. Doggy, this was the moment I was fearing. What are you doing?
News, have a seat, please.
I have As with George Michael, Mary J. Blige. Okay, that's their version, but then As was also Stevie Wonder at one point, right?
Doggy.
That means no.
Doggy, sit down. You gotta sit down. You gotta be a good boy. You gotta come off the bed. You gotta sit down.
Sit down.
Stop sniffing.
Sit
No
down.
more sniffing.
Sniffing makes me nervous.
Sniffing means you're looking for something.
Right, there's
Sit
nothing
down.
in there. Not a thing with your name
Oh
on
my
it
gosh,
there.
you're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
Sit down.
Go ahead, go lay down. Good
Okay.
boy. Good
I'm
boy.
going to my playlist. I like the song "Here Comes the Hot Stepper," like that one. What is that?
Here comes the hot stepper.
Yes.
Girl,
You
what's
heard
that?
that one? I was playing it the other day when I was cooking in the kitchen.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Girl, just don't
Yo.
say here comes the hot stepper.
Girl, you know it. You'll know it when you hear it. Who knows that one? Let me see. Oh, Easy by Commodores. Lady Marmalade. Let me see. Bill Withers, Lovely Day.
I'll probably just play the entire Usher's Confessions album. That'll be good enough.
Sit down.
It speaks for itself.
You can't have any more variety than that.
Girl, I love Usher.
The Isley Brothers, That Lady. Ooh, that lady. September by Earth, Wind and Fire. Let's Groove, yep, Earth, Wind and Fire. Shining Star, Earth, Wind and Fire. And so I'm still working my way through. Look at Old School Night.
Oh, here he goes. Finally sat down.
Shaka Khan, okay, yep, need that. Bobby Brown, yep.
Is
Gotta put
Bobby
that in
Brown, everybody's talking all that stuff up. Is that going on?
Maybe Bobby Brown, but yeah, I didn't have. What was that other one? Bobby Brown. I know which one it was.
Will Tay be playing tune songs? Disney songs? Yeah, you'll snatch the aux cord from me, but yeah, nope, she's done. Oh, na 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 na. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Jen Loves Nail Polish.
What's
Right,
that?
you were playing the Here Comes the Hot Stepper.
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
thank you.
Yeah. So you're gonna have your little Disney list, Cool in the Gang.
Girl, bust it. Usher, someone named Whitney. I love Whitney too.
Yes. Okay. So
I can't think. Girl, you need to pass the phone so I can get on my Spotify. I can't sign into my Spotify on here for some reason.
Oh, wait. You can't.
So I can't.
Yeah.
I can't think of what
No,
I
we
play.
gotta start writing down some of these things so we can get some more songs.
So I definitely have a playlist. Yeah, girl, you have access to my Spotify, girl. You be Carrie Underwooding it up. Changing all. Wait, this is your own. That's it.
Wait, what do you mean? My own Spotify?
Yeah.
I didn't know I had it on Spotify. Beep. Stop.
Yeah, apparently you do. Okay, I thought I had.
I do?
Okay. I have to figure out what my password is. Why won't it let me sign in?
Go, you sit down. Sit down. I don't know. Maybe you had me make a list. No, it's gonna be like old school, like Carrie Underwood, love her so much, but she won't be on the list at night.
Girl, it's kind of two-faced, girl.
No, girls, it's old school night.
Girl, you be playing her, girl.
Can't be everything to everybody.
Girl, you be trying to play Carrie Underwood, girl. Throw some match.
No, it's a particular night, girl.
Yeah, what's my password?
I'm Every Woman, yes, by Whitney Houston, and what's that other one that I love?
I can't get it. Oh well, I don't know. I can't think.
What you trying to?
But my playlist won't be anything like yours.
But think about you'll cater to a certain audience. Like there's so many different age groups in our audience, in our followers. So I'm sure there'll be something. Janet Jackson, Fantasia. What's that? Yes.
Oh, girl, can I have some drink?
Yeah. What is that?
Sparkling ice grape raspberry.
All right, so did we go through all of our products for the? Yeah, so I was taking out all the Afro-G stuff, so there's nothing like, if you're not afraid to do it, the 2-step protein treatment. So I did this every 6 weeks, like clockwork, never missed, and that really helped improve the condition. I did that a few weeks ago to, again, help with this damage. So you can start off with the shampoo for damaged hair, right here. Let me show you guys these things up close. But this 2-step protein treatment, there's nothing like it. This is like the old one, the old school one. Like now they have one that maybe is not as intense, but it still does the exact same job, but maybe not for as long. Like it might, every 3 weeks you have to do this, whereas this one, every 6 weeks you have to do this. So it's this, and oops, my phone's going wrong. See, Apple tried to get my Maddie. Just paid it off. Now it's going to drop to the ground.
Preppy Faye? No, we started hair stuff like 2 hours ago. Did we just start hair stuff now? No, we're circling back around.
And now we're talking old school music in our party. So now I've been using the Deep Moisture shampoo. I'll start off with that one as opposed to the damaged hair one. And so I've been doing that system. So that's what we did. That's what I did last year.
Sabrina, do you have a video on how to apply Afro-G treatment? That would be a never before seen footage type of video, because we tried to film one and it just seemed busted, I think. And we decided not to go through with it because it requires like shower scenes. I think at the time we weren't comfortable.
Right.
But you did try to film one.
I definitely did, because I talk about it so much, and I found out that a lot of people are intimidated by it because maybe the intensity of it, and when things say for salon use only, people really like abide by that. Like I never did, and I don't encourage anybody else like to follow my path, because I don't want to be like responsible for that. But some people are very afraid, so I would just kind of like show you what I do, not necessarily encouraging anyone to do it, because it is sometimes for salon use only, except for the ones that now are like the kits that are not maybe as intense. They last like 3 weeks, but I do think it stops shedding on a dime, depending, I think. I don't think it stopped it on a dime as much as it has before, and I think it probably depends on what the issue is. So I think sometimes when it comes like from within, I know if mine is ever medication related, nothing is stopping that. So I understand that. With this one, again, it's related to stopping vitamin, something that you're taking in your system. So I don't think it works on that, because there's a particular reason why your hair is falling out. But I think probably if it's like damaged, maybe, straightening, heat damage or whatever, I think it probably would stop it on a dime. What was the year when you were in school and I tried that on you when you were younger, remember, and it stopped yours?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from the chemical,
Because
the hair coloring.
Right, I got a
Yeah.
perm, and then I dyed my hair,
Yeah.
and it just all fell out.
So those are just like processes or chemical processes, and I think it stops things like that. But I don't think anything with illness, sickness, it never stopped that for me. Or with this stopping vitamins on a dime, I don't, you know.
So Sarah Duggan said, "How is your health these days, LA?"
Oh, it's good. I think that I always, like they always said, I was going to be a poster girl, but I think, you know, with the enormous stress that because for those that are new and for those that are not, like I'm going through a divorce after 30 years of marriage, and like that's stressful. Like 30 years, it's very, very stressful. So I think I have my good days and bad days. I think my health can definitely be better. And the bad thing about MS is that you can't gain back what you lost. So I try not to be stressed out, but how can you not be stressed out? You know, when people say, you know, you can't be stressed, like, I know that already. If I could stop it, I would,
Right.
but I can't. So it's just like one day at a time, you know. But I've had better days, but then I've had worse days too. So I know, you know, it could be worse, but my mobility is really suffering from, you know, all that I'm going through. But, you know, other than that,
There's that.
that's that.
Dougie fell asleep.
Yeah. Thank you for asking, though.
All right.
Yeah, Tyler, Bill, Shante, Sade, Jill Scott.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to know?
Hall and Oates, okay,
Q&A
yes.
time.
See, Run DMC, oh my gosh. Oh, and the other day I was looking for, what was I looking for? And I could not find that. The original, the Rapper's Delight.
Oh, Rapper's Delight.
Yeah. So, couldn't find that. You cannot find that anywhere now. I found it for $99 for like the single, but I don't have it on my Prime. I can't even buy the single on Amazon. But somehow you found it for me.
It was on Spotify.
Yeah. But yeah, Rapper's Delight has to be on the list.
Oh my gosh, guys, you know what I've been binge watching again? America's Next Top Model. And honestly, I know Tyra was dragged a few months ago because someone decided to start watching America's Next Top Model again, and like seeing some of the things they said in, I think it started in 2002 or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, I'm so glad I really wasn't into it when I was in high school or middle school, because I can totally see how it could have effect on a person's self-image. Even watching it now, I'm like, you know, this, like the way they body shame. I mean, it's modeling. It's what the time, but the body shaming and just they're so hardcore and intense. And I guess that's the world of supermodeling. But I
think it was the world of 2002, and I'm so glad that we are more censored now. And I'm so glad people are being called out for their bustedness. Things that are just so unacceptable. I can't believe it. Sometimes I'll be freezing, and I'm like, she said what? The things that they say, so uncensored, so insulting. It's unbelievable.
I mean,
I'm glad that the world has gotten a hold of stuff like that because it really is shameful.
But then I think sometimes the world's gone too far, and now like we're just hypersensitive.
Yeah,
but
that was just crazy.
That was like, I'm on a season now where this girl came in with all this confidence, and they just sent her home, and they done broke that girl down. She looked at herself in the mirror, and she crying like when she was like the most confident one, and they basically told her that like in person she looks like a model, but she's not photogenic. She's not like. She can't be photographed. She's not photogenic. And I'm like, what a thing to say. That she's walking out of there and Tyra Banks and her whole host of like celebrity judges has told her, you are not photogenic. You do not take good pictures. Like, you look like a model like face to face, but you don't take good. I'm like, how awful.
Oh, like, I didn't see that up till everybody is really encouraging me. Thank you so much, guys. That's so nice. Yeah, I've had it for 30 years, MS, or probably now over 30 years now. I've had it for, you know, the better part of my life since I was in my early 20s, so now I'm, you know, well, is it mid-50s? I don't know, I'm 53. So I was never supposed to be a poster girl, they said, but I said, no, the poster is up now. Like, there I am, I'm a poster. I don't think it ever would have affected me like this if I wasn't going through what I'm going through. I lied to blame right there, but it is what it is. You know, you can't prevent things from happening to you in life, but I really wasn't a poster girl. Like, life went on. Every now and then I would get like a little tired, but now, I mean, it is seriously affecting my mobility, my cognitive thinking. It's a lot. So, but I appreciate all the well wishes and that I look good and all that. I just, you know, take it one day at a time, and like I say, you fake it till you make it. Like, I'm never like have anybody see me looking all busted and beat up. That's the last thing folks is gonna see me looking like. But the last thing, girl. But it is definitely tough to get out of bed and like just really get going. It's difficult.
Yeah. Superstar Bella said America's Next Top Model's awful. Tyra was like the ultimate mean girl. I'm only on season 3, I think. So maybe she gets worse. Because to me, Tyra seems like she's kind of trying to be nice. She's doing her job, but she's being nice. It's Janice Dickinson that be double drag you for the filth.
Yes.
She's pretty mean. So maybe Tyra gets worse. I haven't gotten to the season where she's like, stop it. I've never yelled at a girl like that. Like, all getting all busted. I haven't gotten there yet. So maybe she gradually starts, like, getting meaner as the seasons go on. Right now, she's still pretty, like, it's kind of the Janice Dickinson is the one that's kind of busted. Ina added, yeah, they definitely dragged plus size girls. I'm like, if you didn't want a plus size girl, why did they even bring them on the show? It's like they bring them on to drag them. They bring short girls on the show to drag them. Like, why? The very first season, that I think her name was Robin, she was 165 pounds and she just had like bigger hips. And the amount of times Janice Dickinson called her fat, I just could not. Like, her body was so nice. Like, she had the body Adi. Like, she looked so good to me. And Janice, every judging thing, nope, she's fat. Like, she is not. Like, she was not fat. Like, she was not. Oh my gosh, her body was so nice. And Janice was like, no, she's not a model. She's fat. Like, no, they really did drag plus size models. Like, but it was 2002. I saw somebody say the 90s and 2000s, like the early 10s, isn't for the faint of heart. Yeah, no, it's not.
And that everybody got caught out with all of their kind of like racist tweets and all that. That 2012, that is the year. Like, if you have a Twitter with that, like, burn your Twitter.
2011, 2012, 13.
Burn your Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because those years.
And sometimes I do think it's unfair though, because it really was the lingo back then, right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm a realist. That's just really how people talked back then. So now to go drag up things from 2011, 2012, that's what people said. That's what people did.
Yeah, no, it was just a different time.
But I'm so glad it's not like that now, because it's awful when you see it and we're so far removed.
Burn your
from
MySpace.
That kind of stuff.
Yes. All of that. All of it.
Oh, I'm glad. Like, I thought, like, I'm talking about MS again. Carrie, her name is Cardenia, says, LoriAnne, you have helped me a lot. I feel alone with my MS, and it's only been a year. I'm glad, like, we tossed it around, to share that on the channel. We didn't have a choice though that year, that it just kind of came out, right? But once I acted busted one night during a live, I felt like I had to come clean, because for the first year that we did the channel, I never really shared that. I think on my Instagram, I had one picture on there that said I was MS strong, I was an MS warrior or something, and one of our followers found it, and I think she popped up on a live and kept asking me about it, and you were like nudging me like, Ma, do you want to answer that question? I'm like, no, I don't want to answer the question. Like, I don't want to bring that onto like our platform. But then I'm glad that I did open up about it, because there are a lot of people that actually come to the lives or reach out because they do have MS, and it is scary. It's an unpredictable illness. It's an invisible illness at times, and it's very difficult. So I'm glad that I do share that with people. I'm not an expert in it. I just share like what my experience is. If anyone can glean anything from my journey, then that's a good thing. Hi, Andrea Twitty.
What else, guys?
Thank you, Lisa Basin. Hi, ladies. So late, and Merry Christmas to you and your family.
We're getting ready to have to share an iPad. Mine's on 5%.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess you would kind of call it chronicling, right? I know I really do need to chronicle it more. And we always say when we get like around this, like I should do like a whole video about my journey, because people do want to know like from the beginning to the end. And since I have had it for well over 30 years, it really is like a story to tell and share. To still, though I'm struggling with mobility now, I still am on my 2 stilts. I still, can stand up and make my way around. I mean, I might struggle a little bit more on the stairs, like it's now like one step now. But I'm still going down the steps, but there's just so many ideas, just not enough time.
So apparently, Trump signed the pandemic relief bill.
Oh, did he?
We're getting $600. I feel so bad for people who are like really, really suffering. Like, I said $600 isn't even rent money. Like,
Why did
Like, if I was really struggling, where would I even spend it first? Like, on food?
Why did he carry on all weekend then with the 2,000? What was that about? Girl. Seriously,
He did want 2K. He didn't get it, though.
Yeah, so, like, what happened?
He didn't get it, though.
He's the president. Why didn't he get it? Wow.
Because they said no?
Because, like, I mean, even the 2,000 wouldn't be enough. People are so far down. Like, this has been going on since February. What, seriously, not to be ungrateful, but to be ungrateful. Like, $600 really, that's not even, like, people's rent. That's barely groceries, you know, for a family. I mean, that's not a car payment and another bill. Like, it's offensive. Like, what can you do with $600?
It's literally offensive.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally offensive.
Yeah, what can you do with $600? I don't know.
They said, I'm also glad they are pushing back my student loans. Yeah, I got an email for that. I was like,
they are?
praise God.
So they kept that in the package? Okay.
I was like, thank God.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, like, some people's evictions, you know, like, were frozen, right? Did they take care of that part of it? Because a lot of people are going to be in the streets by the end of December, like in the next few days. So they were going to push that out until, like, February, maybe? Did they do that? She used to go, we sit up here, we could be watching TV, see what's going on in the news.
Girl, the news.
I can't. It's too depressing.
Wait, Sarah Degan said, I don't think everyone gets it, right? My husband and I are both essential workers, so I don't think we get those. Essential workers don't get relief? You're kidding, right? Like, like doctors and nurses and all, they don't get that?
Yeah, seriously.
Why is it because they're like, well, you're working?
Dawn Wood said he should have suggested that 2 weeks ago, not for the holidays. Seriously. You know, I just thought it was just, like, messy. He just did it to be messy.
It depends on we don't need it because we work.
No, I think that if you make under 75,000 individually, or as a couple, whatever, maybe 150. I think the first time around, I think if you made under, like, 90,000.
Got it. Yeah. 75 or less. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So, but the first time it was 90,000. I thought as a couple, like, 198,000. So now I know it's 75,000, but I don't know what it is as a couple. But that's pretty crappy. I think everybody should be able to benefit. Yeah, 75,000 or less. Amount of money you make.
I've heard you're supposed to pay it all back with our next taxes. I think that's what Spencer was saying.
Yeah, Spencer was not.
He was like, it sounds nice. He's like, but you're gonna be paying it back.
Like, I mean, like when the taxes roll around.
When they roll around.
Like, you mean like this coming April?
Probably.
So what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, don't spend it all in one place, girl.
I know. I'm probably gonna hold on to it for the next time taxes roll around.
Right.
Because.
Yeah. No, that's a hot mess.
No, YouTube. Because, you know, we get paid by YouTube, but they don't take taxes out. So, but they come get you when it's tax time. So we were shook at, like, because I think the year before, like, we didn't even, like, make a threshold. Like, we barely made anything. But last year, you know, we did more videos. We put more ads on our videos. So when tax time came rolling around, I was like, okay, this is how much you made from YouTube. Mm-hmm. Here's what you owe. I was like, oh, snap. Yeah. So I know, I'm like, we did just as good this year. So I'm like, come rolling that time roll around. And again, I'm like, we're going to have to pay tax on all that YouTube money.
Yeah.
So the people who have, like, millions of followers and get millions of views, like, Uncle Sam's coming.
And I don't understand, like, when they do that, I guess maybe the more you make, like, I don't know, but I would feel like I would be, like, so responsible to me, like, if I had, like, that much, I would probably take it off the top.
Right.
But, like, you know, we ain't making that much. That's why me and you looking at each other like, who paying, you know.
Right.
But, like, as a mother and daughter, remember, I made a joke, like, one day that you'll be married and the husband, like, what's going on here? I'm like, nothing that concerns you, you know, because, like, we have it down pat right now. Like, what we do, everything is in your name, because the channel can only be in one person's name. But as her mother, I know, right down the middle, we split it right down the middle. Yeah. Like, whatever the taxes are, we split it.
I was like, here's the bill. Girl. I was like, half.
Yeah, so we split it right on down the middle. Yeah, hopefully Biden will come up with something else, and hopefully sooner rather than later. Yep. Done. 24. That's when we should have a party. That's the night we should have a party.
Girl. All right, guys. Is there any other pressing business?
Yeah. That's what I said, Kim Gregory. I said the way that we do, like, I said, like, we all live here like college people, and, like, we each split the rent, and, like, it's $633 each for us, and that ain't, girl, that wouldn't even pay yours.
It would not. I would be short $33, girl.
You have to be on the street, girl.
Discreets. How are you celebrating New Year's? So we always have a taco night, or at least we've been doing that, I think, for like the past 3 years. We have one night. One time I was like, I want taco boats. Like there was like I saw at the grocery store like little boats, and you can make tacos in them. And I'm like, I want a taco boat. So now every year I'm talking about taco boats. So we have tacos, we have Shirley Temples, and we just.
But a few years we went live though. Like that year we didn't.
Oh, we.
That's New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve we either go live or when did we do why did we do taco boats that year but we didn't go live? So like we went live for a few years, right?
Maybe we went live 2 years. Last year
we didn't go live.
Last year we didn't go live, but last year no. When would we do taco boats? Because
2017 Spencer came back from the military and
2017 was the taco boat year. What happened 2018? Wasn't it taco boat year too?
I remember we had the glasses for 2019. I remember having the glasses on, right? We didn't do it for. Oh no, we definitely did it for 2020.
I don't remember.
No.
Thank you, Leah Butler. She's an M chic girl.
Now why are you that girl?
Girl, because she said so. Girl.
I know, so cute.
Girl, bust it.
What?
Girl, you be making fun of me, girl.
Girl, guys, she just wants me to. No, I don't, girl. I admire you. What you about?
Girl.
I do.
Bye.
Yeah.
Missy, will you be posting a part 2 for the products I hate from brands I love? Or if I could only use one product from one brand, I have easily watched both 20 times.
Really?
No way.
Isn't that funny? Like the videos that people like.
Oh. Music night, we will let you guys know more in advance than we let you guys know about live streams tonight. Even though we've had more people we've had in the room in a while, so when we just pop up.
I know who's new. This is a Friday. Like we haven't done Friday in a while, right? Like, do we get a different crowd?
This is definitely not a. Wait, you said this is Friday?
Is it Friday?
It's Sunday.
No way.
Girl, it's Sunday.
See, this is that year. This is that in between time at Christmas. Is it? No, girl. It is Sunday.
Girl,
right?
girl, you're ready to get mad. It is Sunday.
It is. I've lost track of time.
It is Sunday. Christmas was on Friday.
Yeah, that's not an MS thing. That's a Christmas. This is like that in between time between Christmas and New Year's. Like, I just lose all track of time. Wow. So it is Sunday. We've gone live before on Sundays, right?
Probably.
So who's new? Anybody new in here?
Preppy Faye 12.
I am new. Okay.
If you haven't stepped out into the comments, step on in and say hey. We won't bite.
Let's see. Bree Black said, any tips?
Girl, it's Sunday. Girl, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday. Any tips for people like me who are transitioning from relaxer for natural? Stay away from heat. Stay away from heat.
Deep conditioner.
Deep
patience. No, don't stay away. No, deep condition.
Yeah. Patience and time. It takes time. Trim maybe every 4, 6, 8 weeks.
How are you styling your hair? Are you protective styling? I know when I went natural, I just let my hair be. Like, I just threw some product in it, and I was scrunching it up like I had curls, even though I didn't. So I transitioned. And so you said you're transitioning. So, like, but at the time, like, I didn't know, like, I could do braid outs and twist outs and, like, all that kind of stuff. Do you plan on, like, styling your hair any kind of way? Any, like, protective styles or?
Hola. Let's see. Melly Torres.
Hola.
Ebony Leona said, hey. Thanks, Angela. She's welcoming committee.
I'm doing protective styles for now, like box braids. Good. Okay. So that's definitely good. If your hair's, ever not like in box braids, definitely like, deep condition. Stay away from heat.
Okay, so Preppy said she used to rewatch the lives, but made it to this one. That's awesome. I like when people like
my
make
iPad
it.
just died.
Did it?
Yeah.
You didn't come prepared at all.
Girl.
All right, so I have one. Want me to share?
Yeah.
Where's the
I want to hold it.
Where's the phone?
You have your phone. Oh,
I
girl.
have my phone. And I think everything's charged for once. I don't know where it is.
No, girl, that's.
I was going to drop it before. Where'd it go?
That's a miracle, girl.
What's that? Everything's charged?
Mm-hmm.
I know. Guys, I have like an obsession with chargers, and I think from the time that we lost power and I didn't have one, I think I had this this new iPad that has a USB-C, which has like that little skinny kind of thing, and my car didn't have any adapters for any of that, so my devices were losing charge left, right, and center, and I had no way to do that. So after that, I went crazy getting all kinds of chargers, cords. I mean, I got so many cords over here. They're really unique. Who do they buy? By this company. They're very sturdy, or so they said. But the other one started making that noise the other day, that flickering in and out, I'm shocked. I am so shocked because they swore they were they would be like a lifetime. But nope, they left. They all have about the same lifespan, about 6 months.
So the question on the table is, do I miss my long hair? And no, honestly, I swear, ever since I cut my hair, I have never had a moment where I regretted it or I said, wow, I miss my long hair. I really, really didn't. I really have not. Like today I was watching the video, you know, our favorites from last year, and I just admired it. I was like, oh, my hair look good there. But it's not like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that on my head right now. Like I'm so happy with my short hair. I don't regret it. I don't miss my long hair at all.
When I look back at the pictures, your face looks so young. Like you look so young and like dare I say, like immature. So I like the sophisticated you now and the confidence that you exude with it. That when I had the big chop, I always felt a little kind of because like I just didn't want to. But this time, and then I was so stressed out. The stressful part is knowing that you're losing your hair, and that you've got to make a decision. But this time, like, I just didn't really care because I felt like I had you there, and you had such confidence that like your hair was super, super, super short, and you were not bothered. So I figured I would just like join the crowd. So it made it a lot easier when I was losing my hair.
LOL, immature. I love LA and her bluntness.
I try to clean it up, guys.
Like she drags
I love it so much. I do, girl.
She gets busted first. Girl, girl, your hands are freezing.
All this modeling shirt, all these backs out.
Girl, why are your hands so cold?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, but like I don't miss my long hair. Like it was nice. I had it forever. I've had it forever. So this is like such a nice change.
I couldn't be comfortable tonight. You made me get dressed up, dressed to kill, the dress shirt, because you said that it was like a special night, like we're doing favorites. Girl, so you said, "Mine, you never wear."
You were trying to wear like some bustedness. And
I did.
Like,
I did want to wear some bustedness, but you wouldn't let me. I want to wear my Michael Jackson shirt. It was from Power in Black. I love it. Yeah. I really want to. Oh my gosh. My Power in Black shirt. We've got to go live again because I've got to wear that one. I love my Power in Black shirt that says less tweeting and more packing. Love that one.
So you're running out of time to wear it, girl.
I know. I got to start wearing it. Girl. Yeah. What else do we have going on here?
You said immature, but you look good.
It does. Girl. But it did. It was just like a lot of long hair. Like when I go back, I was so young looking.
It'd be your own people that come for you. It'd literally be you. It'd be your own mother.
when I look at the progression of the aging,
you literally had no problem telling me my hair was witchy when it was like long. You're like, no, you need to cut it off. It looks witchy.
Yeah, because like that's what a mother does. Like only a mother can do that.
Like I'm sure people are like, oh my gosh, you cut your hair. If they look back to our maybe videos from like 2018, 2017 when we first started, when my hair was like healthier. Like I said, that As I Am video with that brown backdrop, I can't like. When my hair was busted, I couldn't watch that video because like my hair looked so good. I'm like, how did I get here? How did I get from like that to this?
Yeah.
But no, if you saw my hair towards the end, you know, 2019 or when did I cut it? 2020. Basically in 2019 and then like into 2020, like my hair, it was just going downhill fast, and so it needed a haircut. So
I think the worst thing that we could have done was them highlights that summer. Like we just couldn't get enough.
Well, I did it because I wanted to bring those bangs down, because that's what happened when Nubia first cut my hair that year with the bangs. When I got the highlights, I was able to flip it to the side and it dragged it down.
Right.
And so I thought the same thing would happen again. I'm like, okay, if I get some highlights, it'll straighten my hair out a little bit.
It kind of does.
And it flipped, and it did not. Actually, I had like dry highlights and still 2 curtain bangs here, and it was just dry highlights now, like
and you
dry
guys
bangs.
On Friday Night Live, told us like Rick James, you know how like he wore like the braids and had like the bangs here with the beads. Like, girl, you really did. It was like a side-by-side comparison.
Girl, I forgot they said that, girl.
Yeah, remember they said it was so funny. But no, it was. But no, when we look back at you could see like the progression of the damage. But I think the best was when our hair was darker. So it just looked so healthy. It looked so shiny, and so no, I'm definitely going to live in the dark hair for a while. Though the other day I looked, I'm like, maybe just sparingly, like everything in moderation. See, that's what happens. People go whole hog. I think everything is okay in moderation. And I think when I first did it was extremely flattering and everything in moderation. But
You said it was
then
extremely flattering. Girl, you thought you just toot your own horn, toot toot. Like, it was
I always
I was
say-
gonna say, like, you didn't say like, oh, like it looked really good. You're like, it was extremely flattering.
I
I just look so good.
The world always tear you down. The world not gonna build you up. So I have to build myself up on a daily basis.
Girl,
So
it was extremely flattering.
it was. It really, really was. Because I went from having the long hair and then I cut it and then I just didn't know what to do. But when I got those highlights, it just kind of like brought it all together and I should have stopped while I was ahead. But nope, had to overdo. And we really did the ultimate. I think I had never gotten past you with the full slab.
The full slab.
Yeah.
You guys remember the full slab?
Yeah. And but it looked good on you.
It did.
But it didn't look good. I'm like, but I couldn't get enough.
Yeah,
I could not get
you
enough.
couldn't get past the full slab, so you couldn't wait till the day you could get the full slab. And then you
Yeah.
got the full slab, and it was just not it, sis.
It wasn't. It was not it.
It was not
And
it.
I just remember the video. Like the background was brown, so it's already like everything was like blending, and the hair was like blondish, brownish, like goldish.
I think
The
we thought. I
background,
think
it was
we
just-
thought.
Well, pull it up. Where's that? I saw it the other day.
I think we thought it was going
where's
to.
my phone?
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
pull my phone because I saw it the other day. I'm like, wow, like we really like that was too much.
I think we thought it was gonna pop more than it did.
I think we did. I think we thought it was gonna be more ashy. That would have been flattering, but
Yeah.
this was just way too much. It was just brassy. And the my stylist at the time, I love her to death because she's the one that gives me the haircut. You know, I love the way she cuts my hair like this. It's very edgy, very like short, tapered to the back. She could really cut my hair. But we struggle with the
Doesn't look
highlights.
Brassy.
What about the thumbnail? I just think it's a lot. I think it's a lot.
Yeah,
Maybe
this-
that's not the one.
This
It's
was the
yeah.
last time we got our hair highlighted.
I just looks very frosty. It goes. It doesn't look highlights like when your whole head is a highlight. I just don't think it's So
Well,
this
at
is
least
it.
this round.
I know. What y'all
Like-
must really love us because y'all didn't tell us about ourselves.
What were they gonna say, girl? When they get blocked.
Yeah, who will get blocked today?
Who's getting blocked? What doing more? Who's gonna get blocked?
It's too much. It was too much. And then you regret it because then you go back and you look and you're like, wow, if only I would have just kept it dark. If only I would have just kept it. Like people are just never happy with
Yeah.
something. You know, you have to keep going. So no, I'm going to hopefully stay my hand.
Which is almost what I said about the second cut I got. I was like, I really like the first one Luvina did, and then I went and cut it down
Mhm.
even shorter. But I like it. Like I went almost in and out of liking it because like now I'm seeing like the first time I got it cut, but my hair was growing out of that, so maybe I should have just had her cut it down to like the first cut. But I'm glad I went all the way down just so I can say I've been all the way down. Like you know,
Right.
like I've had my hair super short, so now it's growing out and it's just I don't know what
It
it's
seemed
doing.
like it
but
grew out quicker though when
the first time,
right?
yeah, it did.
And now we're like it's like a watch tea kettle like never boils. Like,
Yeah,
it's just like what? Because you want it like to grow back.
I
so
wanted
bad.
to grow back so I could
Yeah.
get it cut back down to that first haircut.
Yeah. Because I know when I got my hair cut a few weeks ago, and then my stylist saw the video, and so she said, like, come back in. She said, your hair looks like it's going to grow back, like, within a matter of, like, weeks. And it, like, by the time I got back there, it already seemed like it started to.
You know,
So
I say it looks
then-
dry. It was dry.
Yeah.
It was dry.
With all that blonde? All
Yeah,
that,
that's why we started doing hot oil treatments and everything else. It was
Nothing.
it was a situation.
Yeah, no, it was just like, like, it couldn't be recovered. Like, all the hot oil treatments in the world, all the sitting under
Like
hot
I
dryers.
don't know what happened.
all
I don't know what happened.
leggings on my head, all the those hot caps, nothing. It like you have to cut them out. We went too far. It was like damage. It was like not heat damage. What is it? Just chemical damage. I don't know what
yeah,
it
ours
was.
was like chemical damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like enough. So you have to know when to hold, like Kenny Rogers said, and know when to fold, and we definitely did not.
I agree, Sarah. Yeah, she said hair is like so fun to play with. Like, yeah, it's just
It
you
is.
try different things, see what works, what doesn't, and then
Yeah.
you kind of just have to almost like suck it up when things go south. If
Yes.
you decide to like go do something, then kind of
Yeah.
stand in it. So
Right.
you did it. So make it work. Figure out how to make it
That's
work.
like my nature. Like I'm a strong woman. Like if something goes south, I just deal with it. I can't stomach somebody that's whining and crying about it. Like nothing's gonna happen like overnight. So like deal with it. Like if you're gonna be woman enough to do that, then just like deal with the consequences of it. So I'm always prepared to deal with consequences if I make a mistake and I do something dumb. You know, I'm very self-deprecating. I'm the first to admit I've done something wrong and dumb, and I just suffer it out. But I can't take whining.
You guys should update the channel pics with this new sickening hair. I know. We still have the
I
very first pics. We have
know.
to. The channel needs a makeover.
I know. See, that was like when it was flattering, when it was just like subtle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Our hair has been through it, girl.
You had never worn your hair like that ever before, and you had never worn it since. Like
With
that was like
I took pieces from the back and like braided.
that
like,
was the signature MADCURLS profile that was gonna go like everywhere, and you had a braid like I mean, but it's but it's seriously, but it's cute. But you had never done it before. Like you really stepped outside the box. But
you know
it's
what?
so
Those
memorable.
pictures were from a Pantene collab, the Pantene Gold Series collab that we filmed a video on the Pantene Gold Series or something, and I did it. I think they said do a hairstyle, and all I did was wash and go. So I tried to make a hairstyle, and then those just ended up being the channel pictures.
Remember the time that we did that lot of body?
Oh.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That was another collab, lot of body, and what did you try to do? You tried to do a twist out. Because again, they're like, do a hairstyle, and like our hairstyles were wash and go, so we tried to do a hairstyle, and I think you tried to do a twist out. It looked awful.
It was awful. It was so misshapen. I don't know where all the hair came from. My hair was probably like about your length, and all of a sudden it turned like into this, like with all these dippy dappy, ill sprung curls.
No,
like,
it really was awful.
Yeah, it was just awful. But,
and then we tried to slap like accessories in. We ended up refilming the whole video and just both doing wash and goes, like, because it was so bad.
Yeah,
and,
like, I was like a flower child.
Yeah,
like
I slapped like
a halo of flowers.
Flower crowns in our hair. And I'm like, Mom, we can't submit this. I'm like, this is awful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, twist outs and braid outs. Well, I don't want to say I mastered the braid out, but I definitely did more braid outs when I was trying to like stretch those bangs down. So in I'll say in 2019. Is it 2019? 2019. Yeah. I did more braid outs.
2019.
2019.
Right.
Yeah.
Then all last year, like you didn't do that.
I tried to do braid outs, and then more towards the summer when I knew that I was going to be big chopping my hair. I think the whole month of like, when did I get my basically the whole month of June, like the end of May and June, I wore my hair in a bun, like just like slicked down out of my face, so I could get used to that look. Like I was so dedicated, like I didn't want it to just go like be shocking, go from all this hair to like no hair. So like I just the whole month I wore my hair in a bun, no like hair out, no washed up. My hair just stayed in a bun.
Yeah, you did.
So I could get used to like having no hair on my head.
Yeah, no,
and it worked.
You took it dead serious. I mean, you never regretted it. You went in with a whole. I think I took one last picture of you, and then you came out, and next thing you know, your head was like peering in the window. You were like so excited, you were jumping up and down, and your hair was completely gone.
Yeah.
Like you had no regrets.
I like never had like people always like I cut my hair and like I cried and stuff, like no, literally, like when she cut it all off and she styled it, like I was like looking in the mirror like tearing up, like I'm like, oh my gosh, like who is this person? Like I loved it so much. Like it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah, I like to see the confidence because I don't know if people like thought that you were your hair or you couldn't do anything, like you were so attached to your hair, but you really proved like you were so not bothered. Like you had long hair and then you didn't, and like you were not bothered. Like you didn't have to hold on to the length, or you just need like you were known for your hair to other people, but not in your own mind.
But it took a while to get there because the year before when my hair was acting busted, I remember I was sitting on the stairs like crying, like ooh, like I don't want a big chop. Like I was like hysterical, like I didn't want
to like stoic poker face.
Yeah, you were like you do what you gotta do. Like I was crying on the stairs, like so dramatic. I didn't want to big chop my hair, and I was like I just don't want to. I just don't want. And then it was like gradual, where like I just got to a place where it was like this is what I need to do, kind of thing. But
it's almost like
it wasn't overnight.
Yeah, it's almost like you can't wait to get there. When your hair is so damaged and so far gone, you might try to hold on to every last strand, but when you just start seeing it, like you just know you really have no other option. You just want to basically get it off your head at that point.
Yeah. No, I was like, cut it off.
Short hair is so cute.
Wow, Carrie says my hair is long like yours, TA, and my stylist will not cut it. She says she refuses to do it. Is she a natural hairstylist? Imagine. Oh my god, imagine a stylist saying they won't do it. Why?
Wow.
Maybe she don't know how to do it. Like, take long hair and cut it into a short style? Like,
I think I said that to Luvina when we were there. And I said I liked her attitude. I said, I like when a stylist does exactly as you ask them to do. I don't like when they try to talk you into something else, like their vision. They can hear what you have to say, and they might have their own vision, but really, like, do what the client wants you to do. And for someone to say, don't cut it, like, that's...
Carrie, that's so weird. That's really weird to me. Because it's almost like saying, like, it's that idea that, like, long hair is everything, and that cutting your hair is so bad. Like that's
Right.
that's really busted.
Unless she like really super knows you personally, but you don't know what anyone's journey is. You don't know why they're doing it. Sometimes people that have been diagnosed with cancer, they want to do it. They want to take control of that part of their lives, so they cut their hair before they can witness the stress of it coming out. So I think I read the article about Shannon Doherty, and she went in with her girlfriend or something and cut. Because remember Shannon Doherty from 90210, and she had all that long black hair, and she took the power. Like she wanted to do it herself. So imagine going to a stylist, like I'm saying, like they probably, well, I'm sure they knew her because she was, out in Hollywood. But say for argument's sake, they didn't know her to be that opinionated or something. Like just do what the people ask because you don't know why they're asking that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Bree said, "What's one brand you never have to buy from again?" Do you mean what's one brand like we would never buy from again? Or like what's one brand you never have to buy from again? Meaning like a brand like who sends products? Oh, okay. So what's a brand we would never buy from again? I was watching our disappointing hair products, and you were going in on Natural United Curls last year.
I was right there on my tip. I'm like Christmas came early from next year. I said, wow, so this is the first year I won't be able to trash them out.
Yeah.
But here's my night. Yeah, no, that brand right there, that very one. Yep, Natural United. Yep, that I was so excited. I love food things. For all you guys that are new, come a little closer. Got a story to tell, and it's an Instagram brand, cute. Black-owned business, all of that, so I want to honor it.
So what about that cake brand? Yep, there it is.
I'm telling the story now. Y'all come closer. And I was so excited because the titles were cute, the packaging was cute, everything was just absolutely adorable. So I ordered it, and remember the day that it came, we came tearing upstairs, like, "Ma, your package is here." That day I had like the worst headache imaginable. And as you were coming through the door, I could just actually smell the product. It just like, oh my God.
So you know things are going south.
Yeah.
You could smell the product before you open the package.
Yeah, like my migraine was just really getting started. The reason I could smell it is because when I opened it, it had exploded. So I'm so used to like something like that happening and dealing with reputable brands that apologize profusely. And not the fact that I'm taking advantage because I'm an influencer, but I was an influencer, and we did have a channel, and we were going to promote them, even though I bought the product.
Yeah, I
bought it.
That was your intention, but you went in as LoriAnne, like your own email, your own everything.
I went in.
You just happened to be MADCURLS,
Yeah.
but like,
And
or the MADCURLS mom, but like you didn't go in as MADCURLS.
No, I went in as LoriAnne because I wanted to buy it like as a customer. I did not go in like, sometimes we'll ask brands like, "Do you want to collab?" And then like it's like product for video exchange or something like that. But no, I want to spend my own money, and so I did. But when it came like that, I treated it like I normally would with any other thing I would buy, and that would happen. I'd call them up and I'd say, "Well, this is what happened," and normally they say, "Throw it away. We apologize profusely, and we'll send you one immediately." Okay. I just always have to go, I have to tell a story. I can't go straight like this. I have to go here like this to tell a story. So recently I bought, I think I started telling it last week, or I might have finished it, whatever, these protein powders. I think the company's Naturally Sherpa or something. And one night it didn't do like it normally would do when I would check out. And it normally says thank you, and it'll like stop spinning, and then you'll kind of like, it'll switch over to another page. It'll say thank you for your order. But that night it didn't, so I waited. And then I'm like, okay, my credit card number disappeared, and I tried it again. Anyway, I tried it 5 times, and at 8:30 the next morning, 5 times came through on my account. Like right before Christmas, okay? No. I didn't want to hear anything. I said, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. We'll wait for it to come. Send it back over. All I want to hear was refund today, right now, the moment we hang up. As a matter of fact, while you're on the phone, like, you will be refunded. And that's what I heard, okay? That's normally what a good company will do, all right? But that day, she told me to take it up at the post office. Once it leaves them, they have no onus to. Girl, bye. Really? What was her name? Miss Bay, Lux Bay? Girl, bye.
Miss Lux Bay.
Miss Lux Bay.
Girl, you were so bad.
Okay.
No, but like, no, she really took like, you were literally just a customer, like nothing to do with MADCURLS, and like she.
So then she had the nerve to take LoriAnne to Instagram and try to blast me as MADCURLS, like the MADCURLS mom, and then put my email.
She said you were bullying her, girl. Because you wanted a new product.
Because it exploded. I can't help it how they package things at the company.
It literally was packaged in a plastic bag. There was no bubble wrap. That's the thing that got me. There was no tape on it. There was no bubble wrap.
Cracked.
The lid was cracked in half, and there was like no bubble wrap on it. It was packaged.
Miss Lux Bay thought I was going to work it out with the post office, and no, I was not going to. So then she was livid, and then went to Instagram and disregarded LoriAnne. Like basically, MADCURLS had nothing to do with MADCURLS. Like that, two separate things. I didn't want to go in as MADCURLS. I wanted to go in as me. I wanted to go in as a customer. You know, I don't like seriously take advantage of that, like who I am. Like, you know, I wanted to go in like a normal customer, and she was having none of it.
Yeah.
She was having none of it, and but then once we told you guys, then like no.
Yeah.
Y'all were having none of it.
And then there was also Curls and Potions. We never bought from them to begin with, but they came out with a product called One and Done, and which you guys alerted us to, that they made a product called One and Done, and they claimed they'd never heard of us before, although their brand was following us. And we just literally like mentioned it just like on a live like this, just like whatever, and like the woman was nice. She came into our emails like, hey, like she heard there was a situation, even though there really wasn't a situation. It was just like a mention on our live, but people like, I don't know, they got all in their feels, and like the woman was nice in the email, like, hey, like maybe we can collab or something. But I think it was her husband.
It was her husband
who came into the YouTube like live comments under that video and like started going in for no reason. He was like, the thing that got me was that like he took it from the product. He was like, well, good luck with your MS or whatever. Like he got so nasty, and I was like,
he took it away from the product and got
that
personal. Brand. Like it, like the threat. I know what that means, something like that, because whoever says something that mean and that cruel knows the debilitating illness that multiple sclerosis is. So for the owner's husband to say to me, oh yeah, I heard you have MS, good luck with that. What in the world did that have to do with the One and Done product? Like, this was business. We were talking about this, the name of the brand. So for him to do that, that was extremely nasty. Very, very nasty. And but like these brands, they're gonna look like Mielle, like they opened up their big traps and really have suffered for it ever since. You know, you have to be careful what you say, because one thing can make you go south. I don't know why these people are sitting there so self-assured that, because they really never know who they're dealing with.
Yeah, because people ask like, are you guys gonna ever do Curls and Potions? Because like, no, we will never in this lifetime do Curls and Potions. No, thank you.
No, the offensiveness of that.
It was so offensive. Like, for what? Like, why you're that mad? Like, it wasn't even that big of a deal. We just
I like people speaking over me like that, like to put that thought out there, like to put that in the atmosphere. Like, I'm a Christian. I don't believe in stuff like that. So for him to say something like that, like put his name onto mine and my illness like that, like, I don't know what kind of voodoo he'd be wishing over me. You know, so I did not appreciate that. I don't know who that crazy man was, but I didn't appreciate it. It was very threatening.
I was like, yo, these husbands in 2020, yeah.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, there's that and that. Those are kind of basically the only bad experiences.
Yeah, so I would be buying from that one, definitely. Anything mainstream, though, because, girl, they didn't hit the big time. So anything mainstream. And with the matches, they won't hit the big time.
I know who,
Maybe it's like personal preference. I don't know. What do you know?
No, I'm thinking like I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about curls. I'm like on the fence.
Oh.
Like about about curls.
Yeah.
But
we got, you know, it's not all being influencers are not all as practical.
No, it's not. It is not.
We need to put a lot of folks on blast. Maybe 2021 is gonna be the year we're gonna put brands on blast. I'm sick of this now. We're gonna blow the whole channel up, girl.
No, like we did a lot of like little collabs with curls, but it was the green collection one that got me, where they made us take our whole video down because we said like one thing wrong and we had to refilm it, but the energy wasn't the same. And then they came out with those busted gels, and I went and bought them. Basically, again, it's always when it's our own money and we're not going in as MADCURLS that stuff goes south. So I went and bought the busted gels when I think they were going to switch the packaging, so I have like the original packaging. They ended up switching the packaging.
Deals, so you've been juggling out all these
gels, and we did them. And like, I don't know, one of their influencer managers or whatever was like, basically like they thought we were cool with the brand, like they didn't like our review and this and that. I'm like, well, like
normally if we're doing a video, we'll get like
wasn't a collab, like
the details of everything, and they will like tell us like what they wanted to say. They will explain the product. You were going in as a customer. You bought all of these busted gels. You knew nothing about it. So as we were talking about them on the video, we were just saying they all seem similar. They all kind of like smelled the same. They all seem the same. You guys see any difference? They were livid because they made 4 different gels that had distinct things. Like, for instance,
like the pink one's for like braid outs. This one's for wash and goes. This one is for flexi rod sets. And they were all basically kind of the same. And so we said, is it a gimmick? And I mean,
that's what we said in the video. They didn't like the word gimmick. But to me, it was like, are they still out there on the shelves?
Yeah, and they were like, basically they thought we were cool with the brand. Like, how could we make a video like that? And we were like, a video like what? We said the gels were good. We just thought it was a little gimmicky. We didn't like. What did we say?
We didn't feel like we had to.
We haven't gotten a collapse.
Girl, what's wrong? Oh, I know that upsets you. I know, honey. Don't worry about it. You still gonna get your bones. Okay? Yeah, we didn't feel like we had to reach out to them and ask them about anything. You know, like. It was like a normal product, like we would test anything and then just give our commentary, our opinions, ask you guys to comment down below. So, but they were livid that we didn't reach out to them and get more specific. But why? They wasn't paying us. They were paying us for that. Like, you know, time is money.
Like, I just bought the product, we did a video on it, and they felt some type and basically haven't collabed with us since. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah. No, I don't know if anybody doing that. They don't want to collab anymore. Remember that used to be like the biggest thing?
Why is Curls so in their influencers' faces? Yeah, no. Collabing with Curls, I remember not the contracts, but like the write-ups they used to send were so long. Like 5 million pages of like what to wear, what to do, like it was a lot to collab with them.
What turned me off to them was that we were actually ensconced in the natural hair community. Yet when they was giving out boat rides and trips and everything, Bahamas,
girl,
trips and all that.
Don't get me started.
They had people that were like
that have never held a Curls bottle in their lifetime, on that trip.
Yeah.
And
they were all on the back of the boat.
Right, we were heavy, like one of their influencers, like at the time, like actually doing reviews, pushing their product, you know, doing reviews on their product, and they had Curls goes to Jamaica, girl. We were nowhere to be seen. No. And again, it goes back to, I think, you know, maybe the numbers, or like the fact that we're like a mother-daughter duo. Like, you were older, everyone was going to Jamaica, girls hanging off of boats in bikinis and hair flying. Like, you were older, like, girl. So we didn't make the trip, and I was just like, how are people who are actually doing the reviews and selling the, like, not selling the product, but like doing the reviews on the product, actually showing the product in the hair and the results, not on this trip, and people who just take pictures and they have curly hair on their head, like, on this trip, like, I didn't understand.
Again,
I didn't understand.
Like I said, the natural hair community really just does not do the way, like, the loyalty that the beauty community girl, even though the beauty community is really, really super busted, but they had their own drama. But I'm saying, like, the loyalty, like, a lot of the influencers in the natural hair community put a lot of these brands on the map. And so they wouldn't even be on the map if it wasn't like all that we did, how we push all of that. And so when it's time for the gifting and the glory and all that, like, they're nowhere to be found. So I thought that was like really pretty. Like, they had people with big numbers and other genres on YouTube on that boat. I'm like, when did she ever hold a Curls bottle? Yeah. You know, I couldn't believe it, so it just made me feel like they were very shallow.
Girl, it's been a lot of bustedness. Girl, we need to log off, girl, before I really start going in. Who's next?
Right, who got next?
Who got next? No, there's been some bustedness. MADCURLS put curl mix on the map for me. We're not going to go there. But we're not going to go there. But, so separate.
I say that we might be small. I always tell people that we're a small channel. I said, but we have a lot of influence. You know, like, whatever we say, like, you guys really like we listen to what you guys say. You guys listen to what we say. Don't be fooled by the numbers, because our channel is very organically grown, very small. But however, we can sell a lot of product once we put our name to something. And I think that people get lost in the number thing. I think they get lost in the age, my age or something. You know, it's definitely like the ageism thing out there still. And so I think there's a lot of things that probably could hold back the channel. But we just remain who we are. Yeah. What is it? 3 years? 4 years now? What is it? How long have we been here? Could be 4 years, right?
Yeah, ish. Yeah, we've been here for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute. I saw Curls, Clean Beauty Curls, that's separate and apart from the mess. Did either of you actually like the Curls products at all anymore, or are they not in rotation? So, separate and apart from all the mess, I like the Blueberry Bliss line. I do like the Blueberry Bliss. I love the repair. Like, I like the original leave-in and the gel. I did try the mousse, not earth-shaking, not groundbreaking, but I do keep the Blueberry Bliss gel in rotation, so that's there. But that's basically it. Basically, just the Curls Blueberry Bliss gel is in rotation. You have the entire green line in the bathroom, but
I do.
We need some protein. Not protein. That's what we said wrong. We said it would have protein. It doesn't have protein.
Yeah. Like, we had to refilm the whole thing.
Because we said protein. Like that was it.
I always say, like, when we first started going live, we would like have story times, and story times I said cannot be planned out. It's just like 1 minute we're talking about something. Like before, I was talking about something, and I'm like, most people tell a story like this, and I have to tell a story like this because things come to my mind. So the original video that we filmed was a story that I told about the time I got into the car accident and the nosy person was across the street, and like the story was just like, it was so funny. I got into an accident. That woman came out of nowhere. Like I was sitting there and I was riding with my friend, and we switched seats because that was a rent-a-car, and I don't remember at the time why I did that, but somebody's so nosy. It's almost like that Bewitched, that woman across the street, Mrs. Kravitz, like bathrobe type of nosy, like, officer, they switched seats, like literally she waited. I didn't see that woman coming from nowhere. So when the cops got there, they said, like, were you driving or whatever? I mean, before I could even get the lie, officer, they switched seats. Like, who are you? And why are you in my business?
Who are you?
You know, why are you in my business?
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe that somebody would be that nosy and does not have their own life to tend to. That they literally waited for the police officer. It came out of nowhere when she's sitting there with a magazine reading, like, you know, and then when the officer came, okay, now's my time. I have my 15 minutes of fame. I've never seen that level of nosiness before. So that was the story that we told in the original video. Then when we had to refilm, it was like lackluster.
Yeah. And it was so weird because I think like the video got taken down at like 1,200 views because like we literally like had to be on the phone with them because I was fighting it so hard. I remember like I wanted to cry. I was so mad. I was like, I don't want to take the video down. I'm like, it's doing really well. I'm like, I don't want to take the video down. And they were like, oh, it's just 1,200 views. Like, basically take it down and fix it. And it couldn't be fixed because we don't edit our video, so there would have been like skipping, and it couldn't smoothly be fixed because I think we had said it multiple times in the video. So we had to refilm the whole video, and like those of you who had seen the first video, you were like, the vibe's a little off in the second video. Like it was just more like business like, okay, here's the product, here's what it does. Like that was basically
our voice got taken away.
I think that was the last time we collabed with them. That was the very last time. Like our voice basically got snatched away. It wasn't like, they said it sounded very like just like a review.
They said like you're scared.
Like you're scared.
People know what I always say, influencers have to know their brands, and brands definitely have to know their influencers. Anyone that hires MADCURLS has to know that we talk. We talk, we go all over. Like, we're going to definitely sell your product, no doubt about that. No doubt about it. But we do it in our own way, okay? Like, they always, like, people want, like, 8 to 10 minutes video. Y'all know we ain't doing no 8 to 10 minute video. There's lots to be told, okay, at any given day. And so we definitely share what we're sharing. So that was a funny story. And those that saw, the 1,200 that saw it, they knew the story. And they're like, where's the story? Where's the story? The story had to come out. Yeah, because we couldn't just tell the story, like, again, like, it, our story times come up just, like, whenever, you know, and we couldn't just be, okay, we want to put the story back in, like, we don't say, okay, this story we're going to tell in this video, like, that's not how, they come naturally. Sarah Duggan, I guess, the story of me with the middle finger photos lives rent-free in her head. She was like, I was just thinking of the story of TA with the middle finger photos. Girl, what was that story, girl? Girl, I was what, like a sophomore in high school? You're a sophomore in high school.
Trying to be great on MySpace. Got a few pairs of Jordans, a few pairs of matching tracksuits. And decided to have a photo shoot.
And you know, and that was like the pose of what year, 2012? Like I don't know, but you know,
I
like
think it was like
first
2000, probably 9 or 10.
When you first audition, you would say your first curse word, and then you look around and like, it feels kind of good to say, like, you know, and you want to just kind of keep saying it, and you just say it stupidly over stupid things, and you just keep experimenting with that word. Well, she was experimenting with the middle finger. I've never seen so many poses. She was on her back, on her stomach, on her knees, standing up, sitting down. I mean, every pose she could possibly do. I couldn't believe it. It was so offensive when I went to the computer.
Right, because you went, and I think I left my MySpace up, and you saw my profile picture, and that, like, that, you didn't know there was, like, a whole collage, like, I had a whole photo shoot.
And it went, like, and
you were like,
your mugshot was just, like, everywhere, like,
you're like, where are the photos? Are there more? Where are the photos? You're like, pull them up, pull them up.
Pull them up, and you didn't want to because, like, my kids were really, really good. When they did something wrong, they were the first to apologize and want to make it correct. But no, she wasn't correcting this in, like, at no time. She was going to live out this horror. Like, her fingers would fall off. Like, she would never use the middle finger again. She would never use the word connected to the middle finger, because that day, as I deleted each one, I'm like, you know what you're saying? I said, by me, look at this. What you're saying to your mother is, and then I would say the word. I'm not saying it tonight, like, but I actually said the vulgar word. I'm like, this is what you're saying to you. This is what you want to say to your mother. And so I say delete. I'm like, this picture right here. I said, your middle finger's up. You know what you're, and when I look at that, you know, I'm like, say it. And they're like, I'm like, say the word. I think about 400 pictures, 400 times. times that day she had to say the most vulgarest word. You were like in tears at the end, and you
then
never.
you went to the kitchen to do dishes. As I was deleting, you were like, I can't hear you.
I'm like, don't delete without saying the word. Tell me what you're saying to me when I look at that picture. That was a good lesson that day. You never pose with the middle finger anymore, ever
Girl,
again. Sometimes these
I never
lessons
used it
have
again.
to be taught.
I never said it, never used it.
But I always came up with very creative ways of disciplining.
Girl, yeah, girl, right? You didn't like smack, like some people like, I got smacked in the face this night, then you sat me down, I had to sit there and delete every picture while you were hollering for me to say the word,
Yeah.
and if I said it too loud, I can't hear you, say
Because,
it!
you know, I think it's so immature. Like, when do people ever grow out of that? I think there's a very small window, maybe like about a month, you know, when a teenage boy is like maybe like 14 to 15 possibly. Okay, but to see a grown man leaning up against a building, okay, with a cigarette, you know, and got... Come on!
No, it really is cringe.
Like, when do you outgrow that? Like,
Yeah,
like
a bottle,
yeah.
middle finger, like, and
What
we were like
about that?
25,
Yeah.
like 20, stop.
Like, stop. Like, what is wrong? Like,
Not
yeah. So I said, it is the most vulgarest thing. Do you know what that means? Like, when I look at that, it was like so shocking. It was so offensive. Like, here's my beautiful daughter, okay, in like cute little clothes, like little hip clothes or whatever, little puffer jackets, little Snow White sneakers, so cute. But the middle finger, like staring me in the face. I was just like, oh my gosh, like really, like it. And I tell her, what in the world is this? And then like, all the pictures came. The pictures were like smaller and smaller and smaller. Like you had like 5x7 and 4x3. These were like 1x2s, and they all came up. And each one, as she deleted, I'm like, this is what you're saying to your mother. It is. I said, what did I ever do to deserve for you to say that word to me? Yeah, it was awful.
Girl,
and
you made it so personal.
I did. I took it so personally. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Where'd you get that? Like, where does that come from in school? Like kids are not satisfied to the posing with that. They all have a middle finger picture. It is offensive. It's gross. It's not ladylike. It's not feminine. It's horrible.
Girl.
Yeah, so they all popped up. And so that was that lesson. That was one of our story times.
Girl, I can't. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Girl, that was awful. Girl. I was so scared because you were mad over one photo. When I had to pull them all up, then you found out there was more than one. Like, oh
They
my
were
gosh.
endless. They were endless. Because you know you can't get one good photo, you have to take at least 200, and you took like at least 400.
Girl, I didn't take 400, girl.
Yeah, no, it was just endless. It was endless. Needed that laugh.
Sarah, I said it's funny because it's true. Whoever sees that photo, you're basically flipping them off. Like, basically,
Yeah.
someone pulls up your picture, and that's your picture, and you're looking at the
Yeah.
picture. Like, that's basically what you're
If
saying.
you see like a guy and they're like, oh, like why?
Then LoriAnne deserved better.
I did. Like, what did I do? Like, I thought I was a good mother. And this is what you're saying to your mother? They gave you life, they gave birth to you? Are you kidding? Yeah, no, guys.
Girl, you turned it out. Oh my gosh. Your stories always have me laughing on the floor. Oh my gosh. I can't. So funny.
I don't know who dates those.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Anybody down here date them kind of men? Y'all like that? Who likes that?
You don't like
Who
that?
gravitates? Oh, okay, he's got a middle finger. That's for me. When you see that, that's me.
That.
Like who? Who does that?
I can't. Oh my gosh. Guys, I can't. MADCURLS fam is so fun.
Yeah, I know. You guys, they've been out the worst to me, girl. You're like a girl who forgot her lunch at school, so you have to share mine.
Oh girl, I know, I'm sorry, girl. And I
You
like
took the
I
whole-
completely took it over.
Yeah, I can't.
Girl,
I don't
because
know
my
where my phone is.
iPad's busted.
I know. I don't know where mine
And
is
it
at.
dies really quickly.
Yeah, I don't know where
So.
I put it at. Doggy has washed out every floor, every
He
bed
has.
in
Oh my
this
gosh, you see
room.
my eyelash coming off? It's wonky, so you got me crying. My eyelash popping off.
They did.
Girl,
I
see?
thought you had magnets that hold on.
Girl, I don't use magnets. I use the new felt tip adhesive glue.
So
maybe
why
I
is it
didn't.
not working?
Maybe I didn't put enough on. I tried oh my gosh, this one just completely popped off. I tried a different one today. I tried the Lily Lash one. I think I like the Kiss one better. It's like
You had some
stronger.
really cute ones the other day. They were like super
I know,
small.
girl, you keep talking about them.
I know they were very, very, very small, and they just didn't look very spidery.
Because that story, the jellies are my favorite. Are those the jellies that you made me
jellies.
leave in Boston?
I sure did. You got something in something recently too because you stepped in.
Oh
What did you
yeah,
step in?
for the first time I stepped in Doggy's poo outside since we've gotten him. We've had him over a year. I've been
Like
so
chop-
good about
I
it.
chop your whole ankle off.
And
like,
I stepped in
just-
it in my slipper, and I just took him off outside and threw the whole slipper. Oh, and then you know what? No, the other day when I went to Josh's apartment, on the side of my Air Forces, I stepped in. I don't know if it was dirt, if it was poo. I don't know, but it was.
Yeah.
I spent the time cleaning those. I was like, I'm not throwing away Air Force Ones. I'm not doing that.
Is that extra? Like, do people just like hose it off, whatever? Like, if I step in that, the whole shoe goes. I don't care how new it is, how old it is. I take it off. If I can, I'll take my whole ankle off with it.
This ain't it.
It's
They gotta
going
come off.
in. It's going in the garbage.
Okay.
I'm not scrubbing sneakers to get that out.
I'm not sickening anymore. There go my lashes.
Can you use them again?
Oh yeah.
Are eyelashes reusable?
Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, my eyes are bald. Someone had never heard that story time before. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Which
Well,
one?
we've been doing lives for 2 years now, so we've. Oh my gosh, there's been so many story times, but yeah, that
Oh no, we've been doing like at least I think 3 years. I think last year was not the second year.
yeah, it was.
Was it?
We started in like 2018.
It was like a March, right?
Yeah.
2018 to 2019, 2019, 2020.
I love the one with TA on the side of the road, walking on the side of the car. Is that the one where I lost my Steve Maddens? I was running on the highway story. Girl.
Yes, I know. I'm like a lunatic mother, right?
With the lunatic daughter. Girl, because you wouldn't let me be great.
I tried
That's
to.
sophomore year. That was that year.
That was that year.
That sophomore year of
But
high
you could
school.
survive sophomore year. How old would a teenage girl be? Like 14-ish? So we start smelling your water? That's that age. You get a little date, little boyfriend.
I did have
Get
a
your
little
first little
boyfriend.
kiss. Okay, and then you can't tell him anything after that. Now, one thing can I tell her? Not one.
Girl, why?
No.
Because I got a little boyfriend.
A little boyfriend.
Little boyfriend, little
I
kiss.
smell their water, as my grandma would say. What does that mean, smelling your water?
Those are my favorite. It's the prom date. Yeah, you told my prom date off before prom, girl.
I did, because it wasn't about him. He was supposed to be an escort. He already had his. Okay, he was here to escort you. He came out decked out, top hat, cane. Okay,
Yeah, no, we went to pick him up. My hair was done. It was straightened. Girl, guys, I brought this picture of Taylor Swift in to a JCPenney stylist, and she was supposed to do my prom hair. And why did I do that? My hair, and I brought in a picture of Taylor Swift. Like, my hair looked busted. But I was like sweating it out, and he was at the mall buying an after prom outfit.
Yeah,
Like, he wasn't even there. And it was like, what, like May or June? So it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot. I was sweating out my roots waiting for him. And when he finally showed up, you like told him off.
Yeah, because it was like his job. Okay, like he was escorting everybody that season.
Someone said, I want to hear the prom date. They want to hear the prom date story. So we're telling it.
Yeah, we're kind of telling. All right, so was he your boyfriend at the time, or were you? He wasn't a friend, so no.
He wasn't a
kinda
friend. He was
yeah.
like, he was.
Yeah, he was your boyfriend. The problematic part was that he was your boyfriend, but you know, like how sometimes mothers are like that, like they force their sons or they force their daughters, like this is the family friend, they could be trusted. So he was forced to go with someone that wasn't this was his girlfriend right here.
Right, yeah. So, but we had
So-
only been dating. He wasn't like a serious boyfriend. We had been dating.
No.
Like me and him probably only dated probably maybe 4 or 5 months, maybe tops. It was basically over a few days
But
after
it was
prom.
more than he needed to escort somebody else to the prom for that season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the guy who would take, he was a church boy. He took me on church dates. That was the one who took me on the church date and the preacher. Like I wasn't really churched at the time. I had been to church, but not like those type of like, you know, the black church, like the Pentecostal, standing on pianos, hollering, running, crying.
Speaking
like,
in tongues,
Speaking in
all
tongues.
that, okay.
I had not been exposed to that. I was so, but he took me to a church like that as a date, and the preacher was like, you know, close the door. Yes, see, Sarah Duggan, close the door. He's like, I'm laying hands on anything and everything up here. And I was terrified. And when it was my turn, he was basically like, came up to me and like smacked me in the head, and he had the mic here, and I'm like, sir.
And you were shaking. I feel the Holy Ghost all over
Like
you.
I was like shaking. I was so scared, and I was like, "Sir, please remove the mic. Like, please remove the microphone." I was so scared. I mean, looking back, we ended up going to a Pentecostal church, and like I loved it. I loved the music. I loved the liveliness. But at the time, I was not exposed to that. I was so terrified, and he like smacked me in my head, like basically like, "Oh yes, I feel the spirit on you." He's like, and I was like. I'm like, sir. And he asked me something. He put the mic to my mouth. I'm like, "Sir, please remove the microphone."
Sir.
I was so scared. But yeah, I was dating that guy at the time. He took me on church dates.
Okay.
And he was my prom date.
All right, so that was the prom date.
Yeah.
So, so he was tasked with taking you, he was escorting you to the prom. His job that night was to show up on time with a corsage for my daughter,
which he didn't get because he was shopping at the mall. I didn't get a corsage. Yep.
It was hotter than blazes out there. Okay, and you like when you straighten your hair, like it starts in the roots, and we had gone to the salon. Then you went, I think, to Sephora to get like the makeover, like the little free makeover, and basically all he had to do was just be sitting on the couch, just like waiting.
JCPenney's hairstyle and Sephora free makeover, so you can imagine how I looked.
Yes, disgusted. Okay.
Not to mention I blew out of my prom dress. So,
right.
But we're getting there. We're getting there. So I'm hopping the story. Okay, go ahead.
So, so where the mall was, it was in his town, or like maybe like one town over. Like he lived like in the city part, like the mall's like in the suburbs. Okay, so it's like Trumbull, Bridgeport. That's where it was. So all he had to do was like basically toot toot, and all he had to do was come down, either have the suit over his back, because he was like come back to the house and take pictures and all that, or come out dressed to kill, because after all, he was the escort for the night. That was it. That had nothing to do with him. Okay, he was the escort. So we get to the house, and did you call him? We were waiting in the car.
Yeah, so I called him, and I'm like, hey, we're downstairs. He's like, okay, I'm coming.
Okay.
Waiting. And I called, he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm coming. And so I'm like, okay, let's go.
And
like,
everybody was coming out of the building and down the stairs.
And finally, his brother came, like, walking up the street, and I'm like, hey, can you tell, so-and-so, like, to come on or whatever? And he's like, he's not home. And I'm like, huh? And so he was like, yeah, he's not home. He's like, I don't think he's home. And so like, I called him back. I'm like, are you home? He was like, he's like, no. He's like, but I'm almost there. He's like, I'm on my way. And basically, I like had to go back to the car and let you know that he wasn't like up in his house, and I was like so scared because you were already mad that we had been waiting as long as we were waiting, because, and he wasn't home.
Maybe I was like that crazy like mom or whatever. Like these events meant a lot to me. Like I burst out crying when Spencer wasn't in his 8th grade picture. I don't know why he was not in the picture or whatever. Spencer just didn't like stuff like that. So I think he hid, or he didn't even go to the auditorium. But he told me that somebody taller stood in front of him. He goes, no, I was like right there, but later on, now that he's like an adult, he goes, Mom, I never was in that picture. I never went to the auditorium. So my kids like always wanted to do the right thing, and when I'll say that, I tell stories, I always get off track. So I was
so like it was like my moment. It was my prom.
It was your moment. So, so these things meant a lot to me. So graduations meant a lot. Proms meant a lot. Like it was like about my children. I was so glad that you dated like a little fella, so that he could take you there. So like it like be like the perfect like cookie cutter, like a little picture. So all he had to do was just show up and and be there on time. All right, so you have to start telling me like filling in this moment.
Okay, so all he had to do was be there on time. So I had to go back to the car and basically tell you that he wasn't upstairs. So you were like basically like, where is he? And I'm like, he's at the mall.
Because it was hot as blazes. Like the sweat is pouring. I've seen the sweat pouring from you. You had the makeover. You had the hairdo. And to find out now that because the mall, we were in Bridgeport waiting in front of his house. The mall probably. Maybe about 20.
You're thinking, because he lived, like, if you know Connecticut, like, well, so he lived in, like, the city, and then there was, he wasn't at the Trumbull Mall, he was at Milford Mall, which was probably about 25 minutes away.
Okay.
It was about 25, 30 minutes away.
Okay.
And so, so he didn't get me a corsage, because he was at the mall buying an after-prom outfit, when he was supposed to be at his house, because I was picking him up.
First of all, he got into it more so than I've ever seen anyone before.
Well, I wasn't his first time. He was like...
I told you he was a professional.
He was professional prom, basically, person. Like, seriously, like, he had already been...
facetiously, he really wasn't, but the way he was going, like, making his rounds that season, he was everybody's date that season.
And all through high school.
Yeah.
He wasn't in high school. I think he had graduated already. And so he had been to, like, 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 proms. Like, he went to proms like that.
So now I'm livid, furious. Now, I don't know who got there first. I know that his mother definitely showed up.
His mother was the ride. So they both showed up. And I think he got out of the car first, though, so maybe you saw her, you didn't care, know who she was, but you basically
because y'all think I have an attitude, like I had met my match. So, like when you know you met your match. So I said, okay, Lori, to myself, like, all right, simmer down, because she was a mother, not someone overprotective of her son.
Did you say simmer down after you told him he had 30 seconds to get upstairs?
Yeah, when I saw him, I'm basically going, get upstairs, like, I'm like we have been waiting, I'm like, the prom starts at such and such a time, and he had, like, I don't know if he had, like, it might be, like facetious. Did he really have a top hat and cape?
I think he wanted a cape.
That whole season he had swatches. It almost seemed like you were simplistic. You knew what you wanted. You always wanted, like, guys, she loves Disney, so she kind of wanted like the Cinderella gown, like the very frothy one, such a cute gown.
Which looking back, it was not for my my height, my body type, like like they pick out the perfect gowns to you that like look nice on your body type. Like mine just ate me alive. It was strapless. It was this huge princess like blue
lot of
dress
tulle, a lot
that
of tulle.
ate me alive. It was
Yeah.
way too much dress. But anyway.
But he took it dead seriously. He seriously wanted swatches. He wanted to know what color. I mean, I guess that's appropriate. I guess that's what you do for prom. Like you do kind of like match the boy with the girl. But it seemed like he just did overkill. I don't know.
He did love to dress.
Yeah.
He was a singer. He loved to dress.
Like, why did I keep thinking of a cape? Like a cape was there
because he wanted a cape.
Right?
He wanted a cape.
Okay,
You say top hat and cane, but no, he wanted a cape.
He wanted. I'm like a cape. like keep a low profile, sirs. Okay, so I basically like threatened him with an interest, like get upstairs, and like he was respectful, or whatever. And I also used to at the time Taylor's dad, and I call me Taylor's dad now, so removed. But I'm always being on time. Like his word was his bond. Like when he said something, he was there on time. So I was shocked when I got there, and he had the nerve to be at the mall. So I basically was marching over to the car, but his mother, like, I guess, like, I don't remember that part of it, but you said that his mother drove him there. So basically she was like, almost like arms folded, like, like, what can I do for you? And I'm like, nothing. I said, I'm just like a little annoyed. I said, because it's my daughter's prom. I said, he's already had his prom. I said, this is my daughter's like big night. And I said, he was going to escort her, and I expected to be here. So she said, well, if you thought he was going to be on time, then you don't know him. She said, because he's late for everything. And like, I was like, why did we have the memo to that? But then, of course, it's her night, and I didn't want her upset because she gets nervous. So I just basically had to swallow like my words, and he got in the car. Like that was the most miserable ride back to our house.
So awkward. And then it got worse when we got back to the house because I got my dress on, and my dress required like it to be zipped up the side. And so I got it and I zipped it up. I don't know what I was doing, but next thing I know, the zipper was up here, and like all of like the zips like was open. So my entire side was open. I couldn't get the dress off because it was still zipped up here, but all of the zips had like opened. So I couldn't zip it down. It was just stuck here, and there was nothing I could do. Like basically I was exposed on the side, like my underwear and everything, and like you were trying to sew me into it. My aunt was there. Everyone was trying to sew me into the dress.
You know like how you go prom dress shopping weeks before the prom? I know that when I was 15 and I went prom dress shopping weeks before my prom, when I tried it on maybe like a week before the prom, maybe I got it like a month before the prom, and I tried it on like a week before the prom, that dress was not zipping up. And so I was dieting. I was eating rice and Campbell's soup. I was riding my mother's stationary bike. I did everything. In the night of the prom, like it barely covered like my back, but it did zip up. So I kept seeing you throughout the season, quite enjoying yourself. And I'm like, Tay, that was already fitted. Okay, we got it at a store called Lord & Taylor. Anybody that lives in Connecticut knows what Lord & Taylor is. It would be compared to like say like a Nordstrom, like a higher class like Macy's, kind of like that. $300 the gown was back then.
$326.
Yeah, back then. So, because we went to prom stores and all that, but I really didn't see anything at the prom stores. So we stepped out, went to Lord & Taylor, and who gets prom dresses at Lord & Taylor? Well, we did.
Because it was a princess dress.
Yeah, it definitely
and I
was
wanted
a
my
princess
Disney
dress.
moment.
So I'm like one of those types. Maybe now, like girl, like people would not like it, but at the time I was just like you have to be responsible like for your weight. Like you're gonna be like in this dress. We already spent this money. So you have to be able to fit into it, all right? So like be very careful. But no, like you're a foodie, like you love to eat. So you quite enjoyed yourself throughout the season. And I just remembered my experience. I'm like, Tay, it was fitted weeks ago. You want to make sure it zips up that night. But you were so petite and you're so small. I really didn't imagine it happening to you. Who was more shocked than
I wasn't big, girl.
You weren't big, but it didn't fit.
Girl, it was the dress's fault, girl.
Yeah, it had already been fitted. Like, I don't care how small
you are. So what color was it? Okay, so it was like a light blue, but like it was like, I hate when people say light blue, but it's like dark. Like no, it was like icy, it was such an icy light blue, and it almost had like a corset kind of top here, and then it was like big. It was huge. It was so pretty. But like looking back, like I have a larger chest, and I didn't have the right bra, so I got about 3 or 4 or 5 pictures in that dress before it broke, and like it was just hanging cleavage here. So I'm like, that wasn't cute. So maybe it all worked out. Cause where was I going with that hanging, just breast hang? Like it wasn't cute.
Yeah,
it wasn't cute. It needed to be lifted up.
Yeah.
Up here. Maybe that's what happened. I was too busy yanking on it and then it broke. Like, I don't know, but it was so pretty. When it was a pretty dress. When you get fitted for that, like there's fittings for a reason because they want it to fit like just right. But once you get fitted, whether that's a wedding dress, a prom dress, whatever, like you almost have to freeze in time, okay? And if you don't take it seriously, that's what happened. I've watched so many of those bride shows, say yes to the dress or whatever, and it's what happens, that day, like all like pushing the back and all that, like they're trying to squeeze into those dresses, and then you're just like stuck so uncomfortable. Yeah. So the moment came, and you popped out of it. Like you literally popped out of it. I was popping out of it. I popped out of it, and so you guys tried to sew me into it. It wasn't working. So finally, I had to go pick a dress from your closet, which was a dress that you wear to funerals.
Yeah.
Because like we don't really have gowns. Like I didn't really go to like school dances and stuff. We didn't have it was a church dress. We didn't have dresses in the house. So it was like literally the plainest black
prom
dress. No.
Yeah.
But which was insulting when I got there because I basically went to like an all-white school, so when I got there, people were like, oh my god, I love your prom dress, as if I was like the poor black girl, like I couldn't afford a prom dress. They were trying to play me, like it was not a prom dress at all. It was nothing prom. It was like a simple black dress, and I wore these busted twist over black heels because I had lost my Steve Madden ones on the highway like years before, and
I wonder how that happened.
It was just. It was busted.
Who knows next to a black market, White House or something? That's where I got the dress. That was a church dress for my age. All right. But this is where I saw Taylor's strength. This is where I really admired her and really saw like what I had raised and what she was made of. If it were me, back in the day like that is such a serious moment for a girl. You know, like when they're little girls, like they think of their prom, they think of their weddings, all that. This was like her really big debut, like her prom night. And she couldn't go into the dress, like the Cinderella dress that she always dreamed of. But she was like a trooper. Like she didn't whine, she didn't cry, she didn't say, I'm not going, all that. Like that would have been me.
I did it. And I think because I was like, why am I going to start crying and ruin my makeup on top of everything? You know, so...
And all these years later, it's like a story to tell.
Yeah.
You know?
And I guess my prom date told me, like, I look beautiful no matter what, so maybe I just rested on that. Like, I don't know. I definitely didn't cry, though. I just took it off and put on the other dress and was just like, whatever. But when I went to my friend's house, we, like, you know, to take, like, the prom pictures with the prom dates and the arms and all the prom poses, like...
You know, everybody caressing down the stairs
and, like, all of
colors.
that. All of that.
There was Iron Tail at the end of the picture. Like it's like spring, like all the beautiful color, the pastel pink and the yellow and the sherbet orange and the key lime green, like all the beautiful colors. And there was little Iron Tail with a jet black market White House dress.
The dress was at my knee. It wasn't
a long ruffles. Had the nerve to have ruffles on, like
it had ruffles here, and then like the dress stopped at my knee. So my legs were the only legs that were showing because everybody else had long, like, you know, evening gowns, like they had gowns, like.
But you did not run. You did not cry. Like you seriously were a part of the people all coming down the stairs. Like you were just part of the lineup. I don't know where the strength came from. Any girl at that age.
Bull Run said, "I bet Taylor looked the best out of all the girls. You stood out."
She did, and that was like what he was good for because you know, like women are never satisfied sometimes until like a man tells them that they look good. So that's what he was good for that day to tell her like she looked good. He really built her up so like you probably would have gone any other way if you would have said, "Oh wow," and he didn't say anything. He's like, "You look fine." Like he was so encouraging, and so then I kind of like saw him in a new light, you know, after that because I was like, okay. You know, he might not have had his top hat and his cane and his cape, but at least, like, he built you up and, like...
Someone said, why is there a cape? Was he going to be Superman or Batman after the prom? Why the cape?
And you had the Cinderella dress. All right.
Oh, my God.
So you guys went, so that's what I saw your strength. Like, you really went to your prom in a jet black church dress. And people, like, prom is a big...
Dress.
I mean, now they have promposals and all that, so prom's a big deal.
Just slap some ruffles on this dress here, and it's as plain as this dress.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was.
It was that plain.
It was that plain.
And then flesh-colored stockings and heels. Girl,
I didn't wear no flesh-colored stockings and heels. Girl.
You had patent leather heels, girl?
Girl, I had they weren't nice heels because I lost my nice heels a few years prior.
I don't remember how.
Girl, because
tragedy.
Busted. I kicked them off on the highway. Girl, busted out. And you said you weren't replacing them.
I sure wasn't.
Oh my gosh, so funny, guys. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's funny. Yeah, but yeah, no, she's my brain. So you see how that happens? Like 1 minute I'm telling a story, and it totally escapes me. Like once I get on a roll, I can tell it. But then, like an MS moment, like the story escapes me. Yeah. And but like you're used to it now, so you always like pick up where I left off. But the first time like that happened years ago, like you were like what's happening, like what's going on. But now she knows I have my MS moments, those are my cognitive moments, or I seriously draw a blank and I lose track of what I was saying. And so that's based on the stress, you know, that I'm under. Not like here now, this is fun, but it does pop up like that. So that's just one of the symptoms.
Keisha Slade prom do-over. I do feel like I kind of had a do-over when we went to that like business dinner with Dad that time, and everyone had like cocktail dresses on. You had a long dress on, I had a long dress on, and at the time Josh was my date because we were dating, and I had like really nice pictures in front of the water
thickening dress.
Yeah,
Like,
my dress was
girl.
so nice. I feel like I kind of made up for
Yeah.
the busted prom like years later when I
Yeah.
got to go to that little like fancy business dinner where everybody had like long dresses on and Josh went, he had a bow tie. Like
Yeah.
it was basically like a prom
Your
but like a
dress
business
was
version.
So, yeah, what was that picture? I had it. I came across it.
Girl, you had a sickening dress too. Girl, we both had these long black dresses. We was in there like, yup, like,
sure
girl, we look good.
Yeah, we did.
We look
Did we
good.
take a picture together?
Did we?
I don't know.
Too busy taking pictures of busted men.
Right.
Them's Mitch.
Loves a niche. Nobody loves
Someone
a
said that
boy.
MS Fog, LoriAnne. Yep.
Yeah, the MS. Who said that? Somebody.
Carrie Cardenas.
Yeah, exactly. The MS fog. Exactly. Like I want to roll and when like people don't see it coming, just like what just happened? Like I don't know what happened. I just lost what I was saying.
Vicky Smith says, anyone tried Pattern products? Yes.
Oh,
We'll end on that
Vicky
note.
must have just rolled up here.
Yeah, I love Pattern.
Mhm.
They definitely made my top for 2020. I love all their products, especially the Stronghold Gel. The Stronghold Gel, love the cleansers, love the conditioners. I love the entire Pattern Beauty line. I said that was my top line. Yeah, so to wrap it up, Pattern Beauty would be my number one for 2020. Definitely. I think Pattern Beauty did it for me.
What saw me through, I would have to say, was Curl Junkie, the Pattern Pusher and the Beauty Curls. I have not tried it with my short haircut, so I definitely going to say, I said that earlier, I'm going to try it now with my short haircut. But I know, girl, you think I'm like so shallow because I'm going to pick the apple from Curl Mix, but because we just got it, like, how can you like love it so much? But I do. I do love it so much. I just like, there's like the clumpy, I mean, I love it. Oh, my hair looks good.
Girl, your hair do look good, girl.
It does, right?
Girl.
So cute. But all right, so yeah, so I mean, that's how I feel. I like it. But what saw me through the entire 2020 was Pattern Pusher.
Oh, okay.
It was Pattern Pusher and the Beauty Curls. And like
Someone said Curl Mix question mark. Curl Mix is always there. Never assume
Yeah.
Curl Mix is not there.
Oh, yeah,
Curl Mix is always there.
Yeah.
I said that the Blackberry Boost is my favorite. That's actually what's in my hair tonight is Curl Mix, the Blackberry Boost. We said that the Curl Mix Fresh particularly did it for us this year because I mean we're always gonna love the original line. You're always gonna love the lemon, the lemon cream one. I'm always gonna love the watermelon one. Like those are always gonna be fantastic. But I love the variety of the Curl Mix Fresh, and I think they really like amped it up in 2020 with like, you know, their creativity for like their different boxes for their Curl Mix Fresh. Really love that. So
yeah, I really like that.
MICHE is still up there. I did guys, you gotta go back and watch the live. We definitely went over all our products, but I definitely said MICHE as well. I said
what time is it now? It's
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
we've been here since 7.
Wow.
We've been here since 7 o'clock.
Girl, you told me like an hour and a half.
I did.
And yeah, girl. That
Okay.
was fun.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I said the MICHE deep conditioner. Of course, that's my only deep conditioner I mentioned for 2020 was the MICHE deep conditioner.
Yeah.
Indulge.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Then I love the protein one. Oh, and also there was a time like during the whole pandemic thing, and we got obsessed.
I brought that too.
Did you?
I did.
We became obsessed with this. This is As I Am, the Restore Repair. This was their Jamaican black castor oil water.
I felt like it needed to be here, even though I haven't used it since I cut my hair. But it really was a game changer.
But
and I feel like it's a really great refresher spray.
Because you guys know I used to love the Napalicious, the Kink Drink from Sotanicals. That was like my number one refresher. But this became my refresher during that time. Now, since that time, I have gone back to the Sotanicals one. I kind of like go back and forth. But now, with my hair being short, I really have not tried to refresh it yet.
Yeah.
I'll like dunk my whole head again. You know, like, I don't know. It's just something like when you cut your hair, you big chop it. You've got to learn how to make it work for you.
Yeah, and I can't refresh. I cannot. I was looking at my hair in the mirror this morning. I was like... And I'd like dunk my head in the sink and just completely wet it again. Like I can't refresh.
It's not like I had two different textures, but it's almost like those highlights. Now that like I'm cutting them out little by little, I'm not struggling. But the dryness was there. Like you have such shine in your hair, and the curls are so cute and perfect. I think mine are starting to evolve a little bit. But the dryness, like the luster didn't come out like that in my hair because maybe I just kept too much hair on still with those highlights. So as I'm cutting them out, I'm feeling my hair is different and I'm feeling it healthier. So I'm not able to refresh. So I haven't tried any of these things, this one or the Sotanicals one, because the refresh is not working for me. My hair is just way too dry. It has to actually be dunked again in the mornings. But eventually, I'm sure I'll figure out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying they aren't seeing the Curl Mix apple on the website. I'm just curious.
You said that though also.
Yeah, I literally had to like type it in. Like I think I ended up typing in like Apple or something. I'm just hold on. Let me see MADCURLS curl mix. I just want to say something.
And I love that the oil.
The link, where is it? The link that I put in the video. Why that should be like one of the first things. Are we on the MADCURLS page? Oh, hold on. Oh please. Your videos. It should be like one of the first videos here.
There
we
it
go.
is.
Okay. Hold on. I just want to see. I linked it. I wonder if it's gone now. Let's see.
Now we lost it all.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up before we lose our entire live stream, and then I'm gonna cry. I'm just gonna lay in bed and cry. You know what will that do? Not one thing. It won't bring it back. Here, I'm gonna put it in the chat. That's the link, and it should take you right to it if you're looking for it.
Yeah, I think it's so worth it. You know, and we've definitely have tried each and everything that they've made, and by far, like, I love that one. I mean, the Blackberry one I did love, and I love the results in the video, but I love this one. I just love the results. They're consistently like this, and so I've been reaching for that lately. Yeah, and products always catch me at like the right time. Maybe it's because my hair had been shedding so much, and now it's like starting to like turn the corner a little bit. Oh Lord, I hate saying that word tonight. Turn the corner, turn the corner. It ain't hard to turn the corner anyway. So, but maybe because like it's like getting better, like Chromix caught me at the right time, and so I attribute that like to the good look of my hair and like curl mix and all that. Whatever it is, I just love the Apple one. I was very impressed putting it in and the results. So glad we have that.
All right, guys. It has been so fun. I'm ready for a cup of tea in America's Next Top Model. Dougie's
I know.
sprawled out on the floor. He's knocked out. He needs the bed. His bed is my bed.
He's so cute.
He needs his room. I know. Spencer took his pajamas off. He looks naked. He's like, Spencer's like, he's not naked. He's a dog. He looks like a dog.
I know. We put him in baby pajamas. Like, I know. He doesn't look naked.
And when he doesn't have them, like, he looks naked.
But it's such his breed. Like they said, that golden doodles, they're happiest when they're just right by you. No matter what you're doing, they just want to be right there. Yeah. So he's so content. He's just right there on the floor, just right at our feet.
Are you doing a New Year's Eve special live? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll let you guys know. I don't know. I want taco boats.
Girl. So you're gonna think of your own self. Yeah. I know. We have to do tacos.
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it. We had all these activities. We still didn't build that gingerbread house that I have.
Why
That's going back to Target.
You need to take that back to Target, girl. Take back the gingerbread.
Take back a gingerbread house.
Oh my god.
That cookie's probably old in there, right?
Girl. Even if the cookies weren't old in there, they couldn't put it back on the shelf. Well, maybe they could. I don't know. Girl, I don't know.
Maybe they freeze and put it on next.
Girl, why don't you save it for next year?
It'll be all old.
We're not supposed to eat gingerbread houses anyway, right? That's why I said we need to get the graham cracker one so I could eat as I build. Yeah,
that's why Hansel and Gretel like they're so fake because they're like eating the house. Because who really eats gingerbread houses?
You said what?
Hansel and Gretel, you know, like eating the witch's house, and she didn't like it. She came out like their big holes, their teeth were in the house. They were eating the house.
And that's why she killed them?
Yeah, girl.
Oh.
I mean, if you think about it, she really did, right?
She did. She put them in the oven and cooked them, right?
I know, so violent. Can you imagine?
Putting kids in the oven to cook them because they ate your house?
I know.
Okay. We start saying anything now.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It's been fun. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
If you super chatted us, thank you for super chatting us and the support. We love it. And it's been fun.
It's been fun.
We will put this back up so you can watch it back if you're one of those that likes to watch the lives back to see everything that went down. It's just probably going to take a minute too. I think it takes a second to download and then it'll pop back up. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night. Good night. Thank you, Karen M.
Oh. Thank you. Good night.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Oh my gosh. My hind parts are asleep. Okay. Whew. All right.
Bye.